gnashing of teeth. That's a holy choir. Welcome to the valley. This is recompense for tribulation. Holy convocation. This is viewing of an oblation. Sticky as it is, that's your situation. Retribution. New sloops on chain gangs. Bring your wealth to Judah. Since the day we grabbed, hold your heel, you was born a loser. You was born a loser. No praying, ain't no need in hoping. Bird box was stretching their eyes open. Prepare the children for slaughter, for treachery of the chosen. Prophecy fulfilled, just like it was written. Slave ships, men and women smitten. The earth was given to our enemies. Fake Jew, you ain't no kin to me. Slaughtered over 200 million. You my enemy. Recompense is me, but for you it's gonna be bittersweet.
I need that crown, heavy metal, Ophir, diamond studded from both ears. Time is coming with no tears, fall from the eyes, so no fear. War ready, that fire come the nuke way. Can't call up Bobby Boucher when Christ sent it the Duke way. For real though, boots hit the ground with the steel toe. No Iron Man, the real Avengers. Fender bender heathen just like Iron Can. Wakanda land is fictional, but Israel is biblical, original royalty. If you didn't know, get mad.
All right. Shalom, shalom. Most High in Christ bless. Most High in Christ bless.
Most High Christ bless.
Hey, guess who it is? IUIC Raleigh. And this is the Armor God. Armor God radio show. All praises to the Most High. We back. Look at all the wisdom. Look at all the wisdom.
Yeah.
Come on, brother.
Yeah,
man. Someone that's not part of the.
Yeah. There's somebody extra on here.
Oh, damn.
We had 110% power.
The color spectrum.
I'm just saying. I like how y'all was sealed up. I just wanted to bring in the dollar loose in the midst of all that.
All praise. What did Shirt say?
Reno del Norte.
Shout out Reno del Norte. Which days you come on, officer?
Hold on, nobody know who he is first. First introductions. Hey, I'm Officer Rayuel.
Hey, this is Officer Issachar.
Officer Menahem.
Officer Ibnaya.
Officer Sear. Officer Pelia.
Shout out to IT for maneuvering that.
All praise. That's fire. Oh yeah.
Now he said, donate.
Donate.
Right there.
I'm too far away from it.
Dale dinero instead of dollar loose.
Yeah.
Dale dinero.
And also you going on Reno del Norte at what day?
Mondays, 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, buddy.
Come on, brother. Tuesdays.
I was
thinking about the other radio show that we get on at 7.
Escape Plantation.
Yeah, I almost represented them for a second. But I forgot.
That sounds so bad the way you said it.
Plug.
He said, I almost represent.
Yeah. I've been lacking.
He used to.
You know, I used to be there every Monday. So I got to get there. Shout out to Captain Get Alive.
That's right.
Escape Plantation 2.0 on Mondays, 7 p.m.
Right. What's the topic today, Officer?
And today's topic is rage quitters and monstrous gamers. Let's go.
We're coming for you, brothers.
Coming for y'all.
So it's kind of like monstrous women, but monstrous gamers.
Exactly.
Man.
You people who are sports fanatics, rage quitting, breaking TVs, and fighting your family members.
You sweaties.
You
You try hards that never touch grass.
That never touch grass.
We know who you is. We're going to explain that later.
Yeah. But let's open up with our scripture.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and verse 11.
Come on.
Put on the whole armor of God.
For what?
That ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
That you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. I don't know what kind of soundbite they was just about to do right there.
I heard it too.
Yeah. Hey, but I'm with you. Y'all with us now. I can tell y'all with us. Read that one more time.
Put on the whole armor of God.
Come on.
That ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Right. Give me that one in Romans. That last one. That one in Romans.
Romans chapter 13 and verse 12.
Come on.
The night is far spent.
So the time of sleepy time, that's over. It's time to wake up. Go ahead.
The day is at hand.
The time is coming near of destruction. The day is at hand. Read.
Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness.
Let's put off that old man. Let's knock Satan off of our shoulders and do what?
And let us put on the armor of light.
And put on the armor of light.
That's right.
You know one of those ways that the devil get on us? When you have rage on you. When you take up too much time inside of sports, inside of games, and a lot of that angry spirit is inside of you brothers, you sisters that do it too.
Yes, sister, I was glad you brought it up.
Yeah.
A lot of sisters nowadays, Jake's sisters, are gamers. It didn't used to be like we growing up. They would play what? I don't think there were no games for girls.
Barbie dolls and hopscotch.
Yeah, Barbie dolls and
Yeah.
little practicing to be a
Double
mom, be a
Dutch.
wife.
Jump rope.
Now they in Fortnite. They on all the same stuff. They in Call of Duty. They got streams. They got Twitches.
And you know what? A lot of times they battle with that similar spirit to be depressed about
Yes.
stuff for some reason. I don't know why it always links. Maybe it's because you worship another god and you thought, you know,
Have you ever considered that possibility? Maybe in idolatry?
yeah, interesting. So we got a lot to cover. Let's go ahead and get rolling. Give me number one. We have our that ritual religion thing, Ibnaya, that you had shared with us, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Go to page number 2. It's gonna start at ancient Olympic.
Yep,
Let's go.
there.
All right.
All right. Ancient Olympic athletes had to swear an oath just like the modern ones, and so did the Hellenodikai.
Yeah.
I support your translation.
One of the first day of games, the athletes, trainers, and judges assembled at the altar of Zeus Horkios. There, the priest of Zeus sacrificed another boar, over which the athletes and trainers testified that they had completed the requirement for 10 months of training before the games, and that they would not cheat or cause a scandal during the games. Next, the Hellenodikai
Do your best.
swore to faithfully uphold the rules of the Olympics and not accept any bribes.
Right. So they was they wanted to worship and sacrifice to these guys because they felt like it was gonna make them better. Naturally, Pelops, get that?
Naturally, Pelops, as one of the mythical founders of the games,
Go ahead.
was included in the rituals that took place during the Olympics.
So you see a lot. Like matter of fact, I think it was this year in Paris. They had worship towards one of these gods. So you have to think also during the time of the Maccabees, right? Any of y'all that's unfamiliar, that's in the Apocrypha. During the time of the Maccabees, when they start to put off of their wanting to do the ways of our forefathers and they want to go towards the Greek customs, they accepted these gods. But now, today, we don't actually call the gods Pelops or whatever that other name was, or Zeus. We say it's football, basketball,
Right.
Ball.
ball.
Baal.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Naturally, shrine, that's where we at. There was, okay. After the events of the second day, there was once more a sacred procession, this time to the Pelopion.
I think it says Pelaya.
Yeah, that's it.
Pelopion.
So sacred procession this time to the Pelaya.
To the Pelaya.
Now shrine of Pelaya, get that.
It's a
the
pronounced
shrine
Pelaya.
of Pelops,
Right?
where priests sacrificed a black ram.
So pay attention to that. A black ram, right? Okay, go ahead.
Pindar,
So Pelaya.
Pelaya.
Pindar.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why reading
Y'all
from it.
distracted me.
All right.
Pindar paid special attention to Pelops' reception
Pelias.
of this ritual. It's really hard.
Hey, Pelaya,
Hey, I'll read it. Pelaya paid special attention to Pelaya's reception of this ritual in Olympus 1.
Yeah, why they worshiping you, Pelaya? This is idolatry, bro. All right. Yeah. Hey, scroll down.
Sometimes it's best
Real
to just
quick,
be quiet.
officer.
Yeah.
Before we go forward, I didn't post this one, but I want to read it so that the people can see that this is not a new thing, right? So, earlier it said that this all was a part of Zeus worship. This is how the Greeks worship Zeus was through the Olympics, right? Watch this. This is the Encyclopedia Britannica. It says the worship of Baal was popular in Egypt from the later New Kingdom in about 1400 BCE to its end, which was about 1075 BCE. Through the influence of the Aramaeans, who borrowed the Babylonian pronunciation of Baal, so Baal is now Baal in the Babylonian, the god ultimately became known as the Greek Belos, identified with Zeus. That's why we made such a heavy topic to pronounce Baal as Baal, because that's what they're worshiping. During these Olympics, they're actually worshiping the Babylonian god Baal.
Right.
Now it's called Zeus during the time of the Greeks, which is where we are now.
Right.
Notice that it was called Zeus, but it used to be called Baal, or how they put now behind the sport: football, basketball,
Pelaya.
Pelaya. Dang. So that's what they
Especially polite.
they call it that. But that they put the God behind the sport that they're actually doing it. Ball.
Right.
Hey, also to
Go
make
ahead.
it more plain, it's just different ways to worship that God.
That's
so
it.
this is foot worship of ball.
Yep.
This is basket worship of ball.
Wow,
This is base
man.
worship of ball.
Wow.
That's it. Come on.
It's crazy.
They don't stop.
I don't know any other sports
Hey,
off the top of my head.
go back to the article. They have like just a little bit more. We have. Go back to that. Now go up a little bit. The specific ritual. Read that.
The specific ritual described by
Pelaya.
Pindar was designed to give
Pelias.
Y'all messing me up. Was designed to get Pelops' attention.
Uh-huh.
A personal invitation, as it were, to attend the Olympic Games.
Read.
Sacrifice and feast.
Sacrifice and feast. All right, scroll down a little bit more. Come on.
The games were paused on the third day in order to properly worship Zeus.
Right.
Priests, judges, athletes, and spectators met at the
I don't know.
Baalaterion, from where they processed to the altar of Zeus together with 100 oxen.
All right, now give me number 2. They came.
That's
with
the point you want out of it,
That's the
right?
point I want out of it.
100. Pull that back up and make sure repeat that so everybody catch the point.
Yes, sir.
The
Priests,
yeah.
judges, athletes, and spectators met at the Baalaterion, from where they
I
proceeded.
think it's Bolatarian.
Yeah, Bolatarian.
Baalaterion, from where they processed to the altar of Zeus.
So that process means they all went in procession.
Right.
Procession.
That's an important word.
There was another part that I found that said that procession was 31 miles.
Man.
It took
Wow.
2 days to complete. 31 miles.
That's crazy.
Wow. They it's like where
It's a Hajj.
they carry the torch
Yes.
before the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yes.
Travels across the country.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Pull it back up.
Go
Let
back-
me
put it
finish
back
it
up.
out. From where?
From where they processed to the altar of Zeus together with 100 oxen.
That's it right there. 100 oxen. That's the point. Number 2. Give me the second one now. Number 2. No, number 2, not page 2. Gracias. All right.
The ancient Greeks made sacrifices to Zeus,
Okay, so we're going right back to it, right? They made sacrifice to Zeus. Go ahead.
the king of the Greek gods,
Read.
before and during the Olympic Games.
Before and during the Olympic Games. Interesting. Go ahead. Hecatomb.
Hecatomb.
Read.
The sacrifice of 100 bulls.
Okay, the sacrifice of 100 bulls.
On the middle of
No. Notice it's saying sacrifice, right? Of 100. Sacrifice. Go ahead.
on the middle day of the festival.
Go ahead.
The sacrifice involved the procession of athletes, priests, and spectators to the altar of Zeus.
So scroll down. Other sacrifices. Read.
Communal event.
No, other sacrifices.
Other sacrifices. Athletes also made gifts of animals, produce, or small cakes to thank the gods for their success.
Communal event.
Communal event. Sacrifices were a communal event that brought athletes and spectators together.
Everybody all over the world watching one specific event.
Bruh.
Advertisement for that one communal event.
Right.
Now, they have spirits that tied along with this, so just watch where we're going here. Come on.
Enhanced chances of success.
So that's another reason why they did the sacrifice.
Right.
They feel like they would have did better if they did that. Go ahead.
Athletes believed that making sacrifices would enhance their chances of success.
Now the last part, the ancient.
The ancient Olympics were a religious festival.
Pause. So,
Wait a minute.
It's a religion.
it's not just a sport. It's a religion.
It's a religious festival.
It's the worship.
It's a worship. It's
ball.
idolatry.
Anything that brings you together like that, you can bring together people from different groups. That is religio. That is religion. That is constraint. That is binding people together. That's
right.
But under what? Under another God.
That's it. Another guy. And matter of fact, me and Minahan were talking. Anybody who's actually from big cities, right? Pala, you from over there from Georgia, right? So you know about Falcons games.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, so like when the whole city, when a game came, especially when it was against a rival, for example, the entire city shuts down. Roadways blocked, police everywhere, some police on horses and maybe some bikes. The transit system full of everybody with the jerseys and all the city. Especially like being in New Orleans, I know the Superdome packed. All the city full going rushing towards that dome. And the first thing they do before they set the game off is the song. Y'all notice that? The first thing they do is a song and they give honor, bow their heads, and then they play the game.
That's that oath.
It's a prayer. Yep.
Yeah.
That's that oath.
That's it. And give me number 3.
Shoot, they call them rituals. They call them
It
pre-game rituals.
Yeah,
Pre-game
it
rituals.
That's what they call them. Yeah, that's how you know you worshiping another God.
Yeah, man.
It's going into pre-game. I wish we had a clip of one, but in the locker room, the team, they're doing rituals. They're wearing certain clothing. They're doing weird homosexual acts.
We're getting into the nitty gritty
Hey,
already.
remember when what's his
creepy.
name? They won that championship. The Miami
They got
Heat.
two
I
options.
can't remember his name. He got the champagne bottle. He was pouring on his. You remember his name? I can't remember his name. The tall one, man. He a little feminine. He used to play with Dwayne Wade.
Wow, that speaks volumes.
Hey, yo, I don't
It
know.
was the black guy that played basketball.
Also, it's Cardinals.
Yeah, it was the black guy that played basketball. They all play basketball. Majority
They all
of them are
play-
black.
they all play
When they
basketball.
Bro,
won.
you're not helping us. You're
Miami
not helping us.
Heat, I don't
There's
watch
the guy with the woolly hair like Christ. What?
I don't watch Greek
He was
sports.
dark skinned.
man. It's all right.
Yeah,
he was
brown
dark
skin.
skinned.
was
He's the brown
tall.
skin guy.
Huh?
He was tall.
And he was tall. Oh, okay.
He was
Yeah.
African American.
I appreciate you, Pelaya. P-Lops. We appreciate you.
I'll pray.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to stick for a while.
God.
Appreciate you, P-Lops.
Oh God.
Hey,
All right. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
fine.
My appreciation,
The
bro.
Lord sees my affliction.
Yeah, okay. Go to the next, number 3. We start at the part where it says prizes for the games. So scroll down. So this is scroll up again. Scroll up real quick. The ancient Olympics and other athletic games. All right, scroll down real quick.
Look who's running.
Yeah, you notice that? Go up a little bit, matter of fact.
Oh, track look just like that now.
Yeah,
They
look,
got
just
skin
like
suits on. They wear skin suits.
They
you notice that?
butterball naked.
Go down.
Reminds
He said-
me of gymnasium,
Now, he said
right?
butterball, so
Right.
I'm not going to get into that. But go ahead.
Wow.
We're gonna leave that alone.
You got 2 choices.
All right, you want me to start?
Yeah. So if not, I want to understand, why was he buttered up?
Not buttered. It's called butterball.
He said butterball.
Y'all can't
Hey, why
be
is
from
this
the
guy,
South,
man?
man. Y'all
Old 1,000
can't be
miles
from
of
the
bacon.
South. Y'all can't be from the South,
Yeah,
man.
you do the warrior.
Why was he buttered up? The fuck? Excuse me. Go scroll down.
What was it?
No, let's go. Last time on
We just started.
I'm sorry. Hey, WGA, I apologize.
Look, let's go.
I'm not going to, no. Scroll. Prizes for the games. Go scroll down. All right, that's events and training. We already know Hercules and all that. Hercules was a black man, by the way. Scroll down. Ancient games in Athens. Go ahead, scroll. All right, prizes for the games. There we go. There were no medals. Read that.
Prizes for the games. There were no medals in the ancient games, but victory prizes were an important part of Greek athletic competitions.
Right, go ahead.
The word athletics is even derived from athlon, meaning prize.
Meaning prize. Go ahead.
These awards vary depending on the host city.
So it depends on which city they went to. It also went how much for example, they gave different prizes based off of how much the city went into an uproar, like how great it started to get. Go ahead.
And often included monetary prizes and valuable objects such as bronze vessels.
That's why you start to see, like if y'all ever seen the movie Hercules, sometimes they used to give honor to the athlete or the Olympian with a vase of his image on it, right? They used to do it like that. That's why you see some of the other ones up there. So today they did it by medals. Go ahead.
Which we know from the inscription on the Hydra.
On the Hydra.
On the left that it was awarded at games held for the goddess Hera. At her sanctuary in Argos.
So a lot of us still worship today Greek gods. They still do this. Go ahead. And you know what that brings on? Different spirits.
Uh-oh.
We're going to see it. Come on.
Before the mid-3rd century BC.
Come on.
These games were called the Hecatombia. Tomboia.
You did your best. A festival?
A festival with a sacrifice of 100 oxen.
You see it coming up again with the sacrifice of 100 oxen. Read.
And attracted participants from all over Greece.
And today it's all over the world. So now, number 4. Now we're getting into it. I had to get the articles first, the history out the way.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
I got a video on the prizes
Let's
too.
get it. Number 4. Does this happen today?
This is the right season of the year for it.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Well, what do we have here?
Now, the Paris Olympics 2024, something happened. Something interesting happened. Let's see if this happens today. That's old-timey. Let's see. Go ahead.
Come to Birmingham.
Yeah, somebody hit her with a left hook right.
Look at this. Oh, pause. No. Pause it. Go back a little bit. Go back.
Go back to
Just
her
a little
face.
bit.
Go back to her face. She got hit with a. She eat an apple?
Oh, my God.
Her husband told her, shut up. She said you're gonna get
Her
out there.
husband, her man was mad.
She wasn't
Get out
supposed to
there
be
with your
showing
third.
that part of her
A
forehead.
man was a
in
maid
her
of
hair.
race.
You know you're supposed to cover your whole head.
You know they allow that in Islam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They allow that in Islam.
Yeah, beat
Yeah.
her lightly.
Beat her lightly.
Beat her lightly.
She had,
That's just a light slap.
she had two options.
She had two options.
She took the first option.
The first option.
Yeah, that shit drooping.
Yeah, yeah. She
You
probably
see
got an
Casper
affliction.
with his eyes
She got an affliction.
goes down?
She got an affliction.
Jesus
All praise
Christ.
Most
All right, go ahead. We ragged on this sister's face. Go ahead. All right, go ahead, press play. I don't know. Now pause. Now notice, in the articles, it made mention that they came up everybody and gave honor to the altar of Zeus. What that look like surrounded around, right?
That looks like an altar.
There's
Okay.
altar. Like a coliseum.
There's a Coliseum with an altar.
That's it. Come on.
All nations over there too.
Everybody all came.
East Indians, blacks, whites, Hispanics.
And then they had a little pause.
The chief devils come out the club.
The chief, but remember, it said the athletes, the priests,
judges.
the judges, they all came in honor for this sacrifice. Go ahead. They're worshiping Baal.
Look at that. Look at that.
What does any of this have to do with the... Anyways,
That is
that's a sacrifice. That's fire. That was a sacrifice.
Wow.
But now you got to ask, where's the animal?
Yeah, where's the animal? Cross is right there. Christian cross right there.
They said oxen. Where's the animals, guys? You won't see the animal.
All this stuff means something.
Yeah, all of it does. Every bit of it.
Every little character, the colors they picking.
Good Jake.
They look like they raging right now.
Now,
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
wow. Wow.
Good old football.
Whoopsie.
What does this have to do with the game?
Hey, this kind of looked like the image on the UNC hospital where they have all the bulls.
Oh,
right
absolutely.
before
Yeah,
they,
right
they,
before
they
you win
take
there.
you to the organ donation.
Absolutely. Hey, you know what's crazy?
Damn.
In Durham, North Carolina, you know what's the nickname for it?
Bull City.
Bull City. Huh. Interesting.
People be like, that's for no reason.
Yeah.
People literally look at that and be like, oh, look, there's a bull.
All the Bull City names like that, they have a high murder rate too. Like Durham is like that. Chicago is like that.
Yeah.
It's a place where they sacrifice our people.
I would say they have more killings inside the hospital than outside the hospital.
Right.
People don't know that the hospital they take your organs. You know, we have a lot of experience, understanding when you go into the hospital and they tell you an apnea test. They tell you that you got to take it. I remember Manessa. He told the doctor. He said, when you took your test to become a doctor, did you take the test to pass it or fail it? The brother said, pass it. He's like, so why would you want my daughter to take a test to fail so you can take her organs? It made no sense. Like they literally be sacrificing our people. That's why there's bulls all over that hospital. You go right beside the Starbucks. Starbucks is Arcerith.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, the Queen of Heaven, you see there, if you go to the one on Skybo in North Carolina, in Fayetteville, there's the image on the wall has all the stars, and there's all these animals, and then you see a woman like sliding through the picture, and it's like she's the Queen of Heaven. So you can be able to see idolatry and everything that we find ourselves around. But the calves, man, that thing hit me hard right there when I saw it, because all I picture is the damn bulls in UNC.
Yeah.
Chapel Hill.
Yeah. All over. Now, Palaya, you actually pulled this one, number 5. Give me number 5. This is one of the ones that you had. Numero 5. All right, Palaya, this on you. You got it.
Let the games begin!
The crowd roars, the air in the arena is electric. 2 competitors square off, and only one will survive. This is the world in Peacock's Those About to Die.
So this is going into Greek sports, right? And how they now this is ancient.
Take them off the screen just to have the video up.
How familiar is this to what we see nowadays with sports, right? The array of the Colosseums. Go ahead.
Patricians, gladiators, and gamblers created the ultimate sports spectacle.
So gambling is involved, which we're going to get into today. Sports gambling is involved. Go ahead.
While the show is set in ancient Rome, it's easy to see how the games and themes in this epic drama give way to our modern sports stories.
Look at that. So that's good right there. I just wanted to do that little intro. But what it's showing is that all these things do derive the hype of it, the gambling involved from it, the excitement, the prizes and things of that nature. There's another video I have with the prizes on there. All that derives from what we've been doing. That's the next video?
Get number 6.
All praises, all praises. That was a setup for number 6, all praises.
I think it's number 6. That's what you want. Officer, you had something?
Nah, that wasn't it. But you can let it rip.
No, go ahead. Number 6.
The human obsession with watching and playing sports is not limited to modern times. In fact, people have been enjoying sports for
y'all starting from the timestamp, or y'all just starting the video? Because it had 156 was right there. There we go. Yeah, that's it.
Some sporting avenues in ancient Rome, such as the Circus Maximus, could hold up to 385,000
That is a
people.
modern day football stadium.
Yeah, that's it. The same thing.
That's a modern day football stadium.
Hey, you know what's interesting about this? And shows like Game of Thrones, right? The way that they would choose their knights that they wanted to actually be their cavalry or ones who sat next to them and by them, they'll put them through this circus and then see if they was manly enough to actually do their what you call that sport when they have the horse?
Jousting.
Jousting. That's what it was. They'll joust. And if you got jousted, I think that's...
Yes. Yeah.
You know, they fall off the horse, but then they fight one with another with the maces, the swords, and whoever dies is obviously they get buried, and the one who wins is the ones who go by the king. So think about when they win a Super Bowl or when they win a championship. Who goes to the president?
There you go.
The winner.
The winners.
Go ahead.
Let's go get into that a little bit, I think, on this video. Go ahead, play on.
Flawless
And people from all over the empire would come as spectators.
Hey, don't people buy their season tickets and travel state to state?
State to state.
Go see these games?
It's crazy.
This guy at my job, he takes off the whole month of May.
And real quick, I want to say this. We mentioned in football, right? We mentioned American football, basketball, right? But soccer has the biggest turnout when it comes to games in the world.
Northern Kingdom.
Like at least I think I saw a stat where that thing said, all right, the Super Bowl attracts 384 million viewers or something like that. The World Cup, I believe, for soccer attracts 1.4 billion.
Crazy.
So that goes right along with it. So go ahead.
And that's due to it being a global sport. It's not like how baseball and things are more ordained to a country itself. Soccer is global. Doesn't matter where you at in the earth. Everyone does soccer or football depending on where you at.
Hey! Go ahead, run it. Go back to video. All praise.
While we no longer permit gladiatorial fighting or combat with animals in the modern world, many modern sports were influenced by their Roman past. Boxing, wrestling, and racing all have Greek and Roman origins.
All these sports we like.
Important to remember why we take part in sports in the first place.
That's it right there. It's important to remember why we take part in these sports in the first place. And now that we know the history of it, we take part in these sports to worship other gods. But they named a lot of popular sports. Boxing, football, wrestling. We like those things, but they hail from worshiping other gods.
Hey, just want to point out real quick. Don't get confused by those images that you saw where it was only drawing Esau. They made us do these things too.
Right.
Some of us chose it, but they forced us to fight wild animals to the death.
We made it popular.
We were the gladiators. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get Luke chapter 21 and verse 24.
Get number 7 ready. Hooliganism.
Because the officer brung out something that's actually heavy. I don't know if you want to go into it, officer. We were those fighters, right? So give y'all a little bit of history right quick. I hand it back to the officer. Luke 21:24.
Luke chapter 21, verse 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
This is Christ giving a prophecy about when the Romans is coming in during the time of 70 AD. They're going to destroy the temple and all of that, right? Read.
And shall be led away captive.
So a lot of us are going to be led away captive. Read.
Into all nations.
Here's the point. Read.
And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles.
Until when?
Until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
When it says Jerusalem shall be trodden down by the Gentiles. One of those forms of us being trodden down is them making us fight in their arena games. Right. That was during that time right there. We was called the arena fighters. So when you see movies like, Achilles wasn't really an arena fighter, but Achilles was black, like the officer brung out earlier about Hercules. All of these were Israelites that was forced to fight in the arenas for the Romans. And they did it for spoil. They did it for money. And we were supposed to be killed. I don't know if somebody want to bring out that history in Bell and the Dragon. We can bring it out. You want to get it?
Oh, we're going to get it.
Okay, so.
Yeah. You got it if you want.
Let's get it. Bell and the Dragon. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's bring out that history because they used to make bets on us being killed in the arenas as fighters, right? So what they used to do is they used to do something particular with the animals that they wanted us to fight. Yeah, they used to make us fight animals. Right. Let's see. Bell and the Dragon, start at verse 29.
Bell and the Dragon, verse 29.
Yep.
So they came to the king and said, deliver us Daniel, or else we will destroy thee and thine house. Now when the king saw that they pressed him sore, being constrained, he delivered Daniel unto them.
Now this is Bell and the Dragon. This history can also be found in Daniel in the 6th chapter, all right? Read.
Who cast him into the lion's den.
So they casted Daniel into the lion's den, read.
Where he was 6 days.
Daniel was in there with lions for 6 days. Most people, can you imagine being in there for 6 days?
Hell no.
And it wasn't just one lion. Read on.
And in the den there were 7 lions.
It was 7 lions in there, and he's in there for how many days? 6 days. Read.
And they had given every day 2 carcasses and 2 sheep.
So they kept these lions pretty much fed every single day. Gave them 2 carcasses, which is bodies. Gave them 2 sheep. So they fed them pretty good every day. Read.
Which when were not given to them.
But when they threw Daniel in there, they did not feed the lions at all. Read.
To the intent they might devour Daniel.
Why did we bring this history up? Because when they made us arena fighters, they used to do the same thing to the animals. They wouldn't feed them for days. Then when it was time for their Roman games or their Olympic games, they would bring us into arenas to fight and then let those lions loose that hadn't ate in days to fight us. Because they wanted them to devour us. But a lot of times we won.
A lot of times we did.
In the book of Judah, it called us titans because we're God's chosen people. A lot of times we won. I just want to bring that history out a little bit.
Hey, so everything that's coming out, as y'all can see, goes back to Babylon, you just touched on, and also Greek. It's a reason why that's so pivotal in what we bringing out, because the same Greek Empire is the same Edomites, which is the same people who rule the earth today. So watch this. Give me 2 Maccabees 4.
2 Maccabees chapter 4 and verse 10.
No, jump down to 12.
Verse 12.
Watch this.
For he built gladly a place of exercise.
That place of exercise is called the Colosseum. It's called the stadium. It's called the same thing where they do the same worshiping of the bull. Read.
Under the tower itself. And brought the chief young men.
The who?
The chief young men.
The chief young men. These are the same people who get drafted to those teams.
Bring it on.
Nowadays, here's what get crazy. Nowadays, our people willingly go into these sports. It's something that they want to do because we such in a lower state. We look for the only way out. Most of the time it's through sports. If it ain't through sports, it's through music. It's all through different idol worship. Read.
And we fail to realize that when we do that, we're worshiping another God.
Right.
Which are no gods.
Right.
Gods newly created. Go ahead.
Watch this. Read.
And brought the chief young men under his subjection. And made them wear a hat.
Now, you get drafted to the team. What do? They let you know what team you're on by putting on a hat. Yeah. You go to NFL. How do you know what team you're getting drafted to out of college? They put the hat on. Right. Baseball, basketball. Here's where it gets even more. All the fans, how do they represent the team?
Come on.
They wear a hat. This is all Greek custom. Now, we're not saying you can't wear hats, but we're just letting you know the origins of it, where it came from. Watch this. Come on.
Now, Such was the height of Greek fashion.
Wait. Read that again.
Such was the heights of Greek fashion.
So if back in this time was the height, and we're still doing it today, what empire are we under? It's all in the same captivity because it's the same nation of people. Read.
An increase of heathenish manners.
It's just said that was an increase of heathenish manners, meaning that ain't got nothing to do with you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
That is not of our heritage. I don't want to say religion.
Yeah.
Heritage. You gonna say something?
Oh, you got some?
Hey, I do want to say something. I want to say something
Bring it
because I want IT get the one where the Aztecs created the game, because a lot of history, me and Deacon were talking about this in the Mexico trip. We actually created a form of basketball before basketball was the Greek, because we weren't in Greek captivity. We came over here during the Persian captivity, right? But the thing that made it evil is that we started killing people and sacrificing it to fake gods, like you guys were saying. So again, I grab a paper and I throw it in a trash can and I'll be like, hey, let's play a game. Let's 2 points every time. There's not evil behind throwing a piece of paper in the trash. You know what I'm saying? Or like they created this sport. We're gonna read it real quick. Watch this.
The Mesoamerican ball game.
So it's still ball, but you know what I'm saying? We'd be like, okay, well, maybe they learned it from, like you said, Babel, right? Or Baal, or Babylon, maybe Assyrian, because we came over here with Assyrian customs. It says that we might keep the commandments. So when we came over here, we did fall off. So I just wanted to show you that it did happen. Games into idolatry were happening even on this side of the world for Northern Kingdom. I want Northern Kingdom to be like, well, we wasn't playing no damn games and we weren't doing that stuff. Only the Greeks were doing it. Watch what it says. Read.
Was a sport with ritual associations played since at least 1650 BC.
So it had ritual stuff attached to it. Read.
By the pre-Columbian people of ancient Mesoamerica. The sport had different versions in different places during the millennia. And in a modernized version of the game, Ulama is still played by the indigenous populations in some places.
All right, now go down. I want to go down to the part where they started killing the losers.
It's a call. If people, in case they're familiar or not familiar, the same movie El Dorado had the same game inside of it.
Right. Yeah. So when you're young and you seeing right there, human sacrifice. Go up. Right there, it says Mesopotamian ball game had important rituals.
The Mesopotamian ball game had important ritual aspects. The major formal ball games were held as ritual events. Late in the history of the game, some cultures occasionally seem to have combined competitions with religious human sacrifice.
You see, there goes that religion. So again, like that's like saying that we can't have a fun day in our schools. We can have fun days. When you attach a game to sacrificing, or like you said, some of y'all was bringing out, you have that spirit of the Greek competition where you can't tell the truth in the midst of a game. If you're playing any game, spades, you play any game, if you can't tell the truth when you're playing, then you don't need to be played. Because you're putting on that other spirit. You can't because we're a former of all things. So games, everything, even good games. But you can make bad games. So you guys are bringing out the history of these bad games that distracted us from keeping God's commandments. Which again, that's why we're trying to teach the youth today. When you play basketball, you're gonna break the Sabbath. When you play football, you're gonna break the Sabbath. Yes, we're going even deeper for you, so you can know the history of what gods it represents. But just even if you look at the games that we ourselves might have invented. Look at what it says. It says now some of them did human sacrifice. They started killing the losers. Sacrificing them the sun god, the moon god, right? So I just wanted to show that part right there. Perfect. Go ahead.
Hey, this.
One last thing. That last video. I wanted to show that video. Y'all said something funny. I don't know if you ever watched Major League. Put the Major League video. There's a black guy on the movie when I was young.
The, locker room.
Yeah. Y'all said there's a scripture.
Black guy?
There's a scripture. He was black. What was he? He might have spoken Spanish. I don't know. It's been so long since I watched the movie. But, we know Jacob is the best at everything, right? So they had Jacob in there doing something. Play the video. Look, rum. Associated with sports, huh?
Ayúdame en este momento.
Sounds like Judas.
Yeah, he definitely might be Simeon.
Hey, he looked like Cap.
Oh, damn.
Go back.
He looked like Cap. Go back. Look, tell me how look like Cap.
Oh shoot.
Play on.
I'm not gonna
You
participate.
got the Christian cross right
I
there.
got you, officer. I got you.
Hey, Cap.
It don't look like Cap.
We love you, Cap.
I recluse myself.
en este momento para que me des el poder para conquistar el cuerpo.
And that's how
Te daré.
Hold on, he might be Judah because he sounds like he's
Nah,
trying to speak
hell
Spanish.
nah,
the way he
dog.
said, "Perúntame."
That brother's
he didn't say
dark and
fluent.
right.
He didn't say fluent. Go ahead.
Look at the
Oh, he
triangle.
was born in America.
That's Aztec triangle.
Look at the dude. Look at the idol. He got a Issachar garment on. Go ahead.
Judah.
One of those.
Devoción para siempre poderoso.
¿Qué pasa there, Pedro?
Pedro's that's his car.
Racist.
Bats. They are sick. I cannot hit curveball. Straight ball, I hit it very much. Curveball, bats are afraid.
That's our friend.
I asked Joe Boo to come. Take fear from bats. I offer him cigar and rum.
Oh,
He offered him
that's a
cigar.
drink offer.
Hookah.
You know, you might think about taking Jesus Christ as your Savior instead
Wow.
of floating around all that stuff.
He's got it around his neck though.
Hey, that's crazy.
You know why? You know why he feel comfortable to actually say like have a cross on his neck, but then worship a different God?
Right.
Because Christianity is polytheism.
Right. You know, this is Christianity that we reading about. This is the modern day Christianity.
Hey, Edom just walked up and said, hey, forget all that. I got somebody better. Get him straight into Seabrook.
Go straight to
Telling you,
Zeus.
Yeah, why
You're
Jesus?
way better.
Go straight to
Pray to
Zeus.
him and all the balls will hit all your bats. Pause.
Right. Go to segment. There's more.
No, it's a little
All
bit
right,
left.
go
There's a
ahead.
little bit left.
Go ahead, finish it. I tell you.
I like him very much. But he no help with curveball.
You trying to say Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball?
Okay, Harris, let's not start a
They
whole
both got a
war
cross
here.
on.
Look how they are in the locker room. This is crazy.
And that's more clothes than they're
We
really
got
wearing.
Rum sitting around out here with this group.
It's very bad to steal Joe Boo's rum.
Watch this.
He's very bad.
He said, "Your white Jesus got nothing." Go ahead. That is it.
All right. Second Maccabees. All right, a couple script real quick. As we've been going through this stuff, a lot of scriptures have been popping up. First, give me Second Maccabees 6, verse 1. 1 verse 2.
The book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 6 and verse 1.
Let's go!
Not long after this, the king sent an old man of Athens to compel the Jews to depart from the laws of their fathers.
That's how it starts. You depart from God's laws. You depart from your heritage. Read.
and not to live after the laws of God.
Come on.
And to pollute also the temple in Jerusalem.
Then the holy temple gets polluted. This is in Greek, the time of Greece. Read.
And to call it the temple of Jupiter Olympius.
Jupiter is part. He's the same guy as Zeus. Same guy. Come on.
And that in Garzim and of Jupiter, the defender of strangers.
The heathen. Read.
As they did desire that dwelt in the place.
Come on.
The coming in of this mischief,
this evil, this sin,
was sore and grievous to the people.
Read.
For the temple was filled with riots.
What do they have after these games?
Riots. And reveling by the Gentiles.
Partying, whoredom.
Rage quitters.
Come on.
Who dallied with harlots.
Yeah, hoes everywhere. Come on.
And had to do with women within the circuit of the holy places.
So you Christians, some of you Christian hoes, you Christian thoughts.
Never go for a retard.
Shaking it for Jesus. Read.
And besides that, bought in things that were not lawful.
Now I want you to jump down. I want that procession. Verse 7. Then we'll go to 2 Maccabees 4. Come on.
And in the day of the king's birth, every month, they bought by bitter constraints to eat of the sacrifices.
That's the things that we were just reading about. 100 oxen. The thigh muscle. I think we skipped past that part, but it's like they'll sacrifice the thigh bone and all that stuff. And then some people that were still doing God's laws are forced into it or die. You were bought by bitter constraint. That procession, you're going to the procession. You got two options. You're going to walk there, you're going to die. Come on.
And when the feast of Bacchus was kept, the Jews were compelled to go in procession to Bacchus.
That's what we read. That's that. It said, what did it say? Proceed, procession to worship the god Bacchus. Now go to 2 Maccabees 4. We went past that statue of Hercules. And when he was talking about at these games, I got something for you. I sent you 2 articles too. Get ready to pull those up. There's a picture in the article. 2 Maccabees chapter 4. Start at verse 15 and 16. You start at verse 7 and jump back.
2 Maccabees chapter 4 and verse 7.
Read.
But after the death of Seleucus, when Antiochus...
These are all Greeks. Come on.
Called Epiphanes...
Antiochus called God manifest on earth.
Took the kingdom.
Now he's ruling. Read.
Jason, the brother of Onias...
Jason's an Israelite.
Labored underhand to be high priest.
Stay with me now. Come on. What's his name? Pelops. Hold on, Pelops. It said Jason labored underhand to become high priest to get paid. Now let's jump. Now under Jason's rule or his command, what's what he does with the people of God? Verse, let's do 13 real quick.
Yes, sir. 2 Maccabees chapter 4, verse 13.
Now you can read verse 10. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but verse 10.
Which when the king had granted and had gotten into his hand the rule, he forthwith brought his own nation to the Greekish fashion.
Now you find us in Greekish fashions, not just dressing, how we act and carry ourselves, what we love to do. The sports. Jump down now to verse 15.
Verse 16.
Or 14. You do 14.
Verse 14. That the priest had no courage to serve anymore at the altar, but despising the temple.
Now they hate the temple. Before it was like we're forced to do it. Now you've converted our people's minds to hate to do it. Come on.
And neglecting the sacrifices.
The lawful sacrifices are neglected. Come on. You can't have 2 tables. Remember it said in 1 Corinthians, I believe 1 Corinthians 10. You can't have 2 tables. You can't have the table of devils. Might be 2 Corinthians 6, 14. Get that real quick. Somebody else. 2 Corinthians 6, 14. Somebody else.
The book of 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers.
Then we started to come together. Remember, these processions is to bring everyone together. But you're not supposed to be with non-believers. They got other gods. Read.
For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness?
We ain't supposed to be with them. Read.
And what communion
what gathering
hath light with darkness?
Also communion is that partaking in sacrifices, in eating, sitting down and breaking bread with these people. How do we sit there and get with darkness? Light can't be with darkness. Read on down to 16.
And what concord hath Christ with Belial?
You see that? He had a cross supposed to represent Christ. We know that's Sibo. But then he at the same time, he wearing a cross and got a whole idol set up right there. Come on.
Or what part hath he that believeth with an infidel?
Read.
And what agreement hath the temple of God
with temple of God?
With idols.
With what?
With idols.
That's what happened. You won't do both. You gonna pick one. There's no agreement. God's gonna be put to the side, and you're gonna go into idolatry. Read. That's what happens when you're in sports. You're gonna pick one. You're not gonna serve God. You got your kids in sports, and they gotta break the Sabbath and play certain games, and too much of games. You will choose the game over God. We got brothers that did that. The game will pervert your mind. All of a sudden, well, I got to watch this. I got to watch the anime with the big breasts, too. And the game got big breasts. And I don't really feel like doing studying. I ain't got time to study. This game ain't going to play itself.
I got some games.
I got stuff to play. Come on.
For ye are the temple of the living God. As God hath said, I will dwell in them and walk in them. And I will be their God, and they shall be my people.
So go back to 2 Maccabees. I'm almost done. 4. 16 through 18, I got that article.
2 Maccabees chapter 4, verse 16. By reason whereof sore calamity came upon them.
So according to the scriptures, calamity came upon us because we was mixing God with idolatry, and you can't do that. So God gonna go away. You're gonna be idolatry. Calamity came upon our people. Read.
For they had them to be their enemies and avengers, whose custom they followed so earnestly.
These people are enemies. And we follow all their customs. What sense that make? These people put us in slavery, and we follow their damn sports. We do all their customs. We're in the same place on a Saturday that they are, but they hate us and they kill us. And then I'm running to get season tickets. Season tickets for Detroit Lions start at $4,000. Starts. You Negroes can't pay your rent. You got season tickets.
That's in the nosebleeds.
Right. Your kids in public school. You ain't got private school, but you got season tickets. Go sit around, eat cold hot dogs and warm beer. Read.
And unto whom they desire to be like in all things.
Because you love the white man. He's your God. You want to be just like him. Read down. Watch this, though.
For it is not a light thing.
I'm going to show you the Bible is real with this article, though. Come on.
For it is not a light thing to do wickedly against the laws of God.
It's not like God going to judge you with death. Read.
But the time following shall declare these things.
Now, these next verses. Read that. Verse 18.
Now, when the game.
Read.
That was used every 5th year was kept at Tyrus.
At where?
At Tyrus.
There was a game that was kept in Tyrus. Read. It said every 5th year. Read.
The Olympics is every 4 years.
That's what I'm getting to. You know, spoiled it.
Go ahead.
Damn it. Now, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Now, you're on point. You're in spirit. Come on.
The king being present, this ungracious Jason sent special...
Remember, Jason's an Israelite. He's evil as hell. He sent what?
Sent special messengers from Jerusalem, who were Antiochians.
These men are Hellenized. Jason himself is Hellenized. I believe there's a word it's going to say in it. All right, the hell. There's a word that's going to describe him as like as a Hellenized man. Read.
To carry 300 drachms of silver.
He got money to bring. He got a tribute to bring. He got a sacrifice to bring. Read.
To the sacrifice of Hercules.
Who?
Hercules.
Yeah, Hercules is in the Bible. That's right. And he's a god. He's a pagan god. He's the devil. Read.
Which even the bearers thereof thought fit not to bestow upon the sacrifice.
You the one's brain is like, man, we shouldn't really do this. Come on.
Because it was not convenient, but to be reserved for other charges.
Money had another purpose. Read.
This money then, in regard of the sender, was appointed to Hercules' sacrifice.
They sacrificed to Hercules. Come on.
But because of the bearers thereof, it was employed to the making of galleys.
Now pull that article up. That book, the last is a book. Put the book title. It's the end of something. There we go.
The end of Greek athletics in late antiquity.
There you go. Then there's your naked exercise. And brown people.
Boxing right there.
And brown people.
Message.
Now you can read that first part with the green. You can just start from the top. Then jump down to the next screen. This is from Cambridge. This is a Cambridge book. A lot of y'all don't think the Apocrypha is part of the Bible. A lot of y'all think the Bible fake. This is real history. Read this.
Greek athletics was first brought to Syria by the army of Alexander the Great.
Y'all know who that is. 333 BC. Alexander the Great. Read.
Who twice organized games.
He did what? What did he do?
Organized games.
He organized games.
In Tyre.
I thought that's in the Bible. The Bible real? Read.
In honor of Hercules.
He did it for Hercules. We just read that in the scriptures. But Cambridge tell you that's world history that happened. Read.
The initial impact of the new custom.
Now you can jump down to the next one. The Tyrian.
The Tyrian games for Hercules. Became permanent.
They were permanent.
And quadrennial.
That's what I'm saying. This card just said. Quadrennial means every 4 years. Damn.
Message.
Quadrennial. Every 4 years. Permanent means they'll be doing it today.
Hey.
Now jump down to the next screen.
In the 2nd century BC, athletics gained a stronger foothold in Syria. Phoenician champions competed in Athens and Kos.
That's the word I was looking for. The Hellenophile.
The Hellenophile.
That means he's a Hellenist. He's a Hellenophile. You gotta start calling brothers that. You Hellenophile. Read.
The Hellenophile high priest Jason.
That's a good one to call. I'm certain Christians. You a Hellenophile. Hellenophile high priest. Read.
Built a gymnasium.
This is world history. This is world history. He built a gymnasium, read.
In Jerusalem, about 174, 174, and dispatched athletes to the games at Tyre.
This is world history. The Bible is world history. That's what we just read. Come on.
Extravagant games, not only in Agon, but shows with gladiators. With gladiators and wild animals.
What were we just talking about? What were we just reading about that? What were we just showing clips of that? Us as gladiators getting eaten by lions, fighting bears. That's what happened in world history. We brought by bitter constraint and eventually mind molded into loving white people's customs where we were gladiators every 4 years and it's permanent and you're doing it today. Idolatry for Hercules, for Zeus. Come on.
Were organized in 166 and in Daphne near Antioch by Antiochus IV.
Okay, that's all I want on that. World history. The Bible is world history. And it explains why we fell. It said those people that did those things fell into sore calamities. And look at black people today. Aren't we still finding lynched black men today? Not just in Henderson. There's another one. I think it was in Florida. Still black people getting lynched. And we still dragging our behinds to homecoming games. Ain't this the season for homecoming games?
Yep. Yeah.
Ain't this the season? NFL kicking back off all that stuff, all the garbage.
Yep.
We are so involved in that and don't see it's part of the reason behind our calamities as a people. We turned our back on God. You can't do both. That's all I got.
Hey, fire.
From lie.
Finish him.
I'm about to roll. I'm about to roll for a second. That was fire.
Bring it out.
That was fire.
Perfect.
Go to number 7. Let's roll. Go to number 7. Timestamp starts at 109 and we go into I think 350. I'm not going that long.
It's two different.
It's two different ones. Start at 109. Number 7 start at 109. Fire stuff. Hope y'all taking notes. WGAI.
Put the sports
Appreciate
down.
y'all for having us on your show.
Put them down.
Let's go.
You got to see your place in world history. We live in the Bible.
Even had raffle tickets thrown in the stands where a Roman could win a farm, a house, or a ship.
Hold on, and his accent's hard to understand. But he's talking about the Greek games. He said at these games, they would have prizes or raffle tickets thrown into the stands where you could win a house, a farm.
Come on.
So people come to the games for those things too, right? Play on.
When people were testing their luck, and the chariot drivers were risking their lives to become rich.
Whoa, what? Hold on, y'all heard that?
No, they was risking their life to become rich. The gambling.
Yep.
There was gambling.
But
they
go ahead.
they were gambling. Turn the camera. Turn the camera real quick. Real quick.
Say it with him now.
Bring it to us.
Bring it back.
They were gambling. They had their fantasy teams.
Right.
They had the main guys that they liked. They put money on it. FanDuel. They lost their money and they got mad.
DraftKings.
They started to do very funny stuff. Come on.
But they would risk their lives. These sports players now, they risk their physical health out there slamming into each other, breaking bones, getting concussions, going to the hospital. When they're older, they got palsy and all types of stuff. So they can get rich. So they can get $100 million for a 5-year contract.
Jump to 350.
It's crazy.
Hey, Officer Abraham.
Yeah.
For those that watch games, Boston Celtics just won the NBA championship. Before they won, they asked Jason Tatum, they said, what would you do, because he was in the finals, what would you do to win this championship? He looked at the camera and said, I will cut off my finger to get a ring.
Bruh. Wow. We need that clip.
Yep. Let's find that.
Wow.
I'm petty. So my question was, how you going to win a ring if you cut your finger off? I'm petty.
It's a John Wick.
Not my ring finger.
Hey, matter of fact, jump to number 8. Let's skip that one. Jump to number 8. Because we got the point out of that with the gambling. Jump to number 8. We got to roll. Jump to number 8. All right, so now pause real quick. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Some of the biggest tailgates that I've seen always come from college sports. And where we're at in North Carolina, this is a college triangle. We see a lot of that here. We see a lot of it here, right? NCAA, all of that. We see a lot of that here. Now, this one in particular that we're looking at is in Miami, and all he's doing is just going around looking at the people tailgate. Play that, just a little bit of it. Then we're going to jump to number 9. Yeah, I don't know what's that on his stomach. He probably chose option number 2.
Yeah, he chose option 2. Yeah, 2 choices.
It was a sacrifice.
That's an inside joke.
Yeah.
Play
on.
He chose the second choice.
And I'm the tailgater, and we're here in Miami where we're going to taste some South Florida flavor.
Hey, why they playing that?
The food is hot.
The tailgating is the sacrifice before the game.
Yeah, that's a sacrifice. That's it.
Look at that.
They worshiping these teams. And they're making sacrifices to them.
Look at me. Wow. Go run that back.
You see that? You see that thing?
And it's swine.
He said,
That's pork belly.
Praise the pork.
You know,
pork belly.
he got straight up hog maw on the damn thing right there. Go ahead.
You know, in some of these, why you playing that? Some of these things are so divided. If you on the wrong side, you'll get attacked. You wearing the wrong jersey over there.
Do you have thick cut bacon?
You'll get beat.
You have thick cut bacon?
Come on over. I got some good A-wings for you.
You know what you're doing here, huh?
Yeah, all right. Go to number 9.
Hey, and confirm this with me, because I've never been to
Go to number 9. Yeah, I've been.
This is free, right? They don't sell the food. They just hand the food out to
They
people.
all go to the parking lot and just do their thing.
That's crazy. When do people do free stuff? When do people ever do free stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Number 9.
Full disclaimer: we had an uninvited guest.
Yeah. So that was on camera, wasn't it? That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Apologies.
That was
He
sad.
literally,
Thank you, Benjamin.
He
was
literally,
uninvited.
he literally did not care. It was like a game to him.
Yeah.
He was uninvited, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now you notice. Now that it happened on camera. Now there's no more flies. It was supposed to be like that was Satan.
It's a sacrifice.
Wow.
Go ahead.
On my Bible.
Yeah, on your Bible.
Sacrifice.
On my Bible.
Ball
Number
means
9.
Lord of the Flies.
Number 9.
Lord of the Flies.
Number 9.
No, that's Beelzebub.
Number 9.
You taught them a lesson.
That's
Hey,
Beelzebub.
he is.
Now, this is in-
He's here too.
This is in New Orleans. This is in New Orleans. They had a lot of people come out to this one. And there's a spot outside the Superdome where everybody in the city goes to gather. Play. And that's just the start of it.
They all wearing the hat.
And all the way down there. Now hold it, Paul. Go back to play the video again. I'm gonna tell you something. Go all the way to the end. All the way to the end. All the way to the end. Right there. Now down that way, past that way it says daiquiris. That whole street back there, all the way as far back as you can see, have people waiting to get inside of there. All the way back that way. Now that goes towards Canal Street. Anybody who actually been to New Orleans or is from there or visited, whatever, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's Poitras Street. It goes way back there. Everybody's looking to get inside of that Superdome, and then they're gonna have a big feast and all of that stuff, and then they're gonna play the game. Number 10. That's the tailgaters. These are the sacrifices that we was talking about. Number 10.
Hey, can I get a script, officer?
Well, real quick, let me roll for a second.
Yes,
Number 10.
Eagles, Vikings, Monday Night Football. The fans have been waiting 8 months for another home game. Rager's revenge. Justin Jefferson's coming back. Jonathan Gannon, can he snap a fucking nosebleed? We don't know. Let's go Birds.
Language, by the way, I'm sorry. Language. Y'all about to see a lot of language.
Is this the news?
Yeah.
See.
The Birds are back. Beat down a Kirk Cousins tonight.
That's the rioting and the reveling.
Is that a shoe?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I did not expect that vert. Go fucking Birds!
Yeah, that's Greek. That's Greek.
Fucking the Vikings up.
Yeah,
we
this,
winning this shit.
language-
We go.
They not even playing. They
not playing
it's
the
like
game.
they're on the field.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Northern Kingdom.
Northern Kingdom right
Go
there.
ahead.
To the fucking bowl, baby. Let's fucking go, Billy. You're walking into the dog pit. The dog pit.
And they're drinking from their shoe.
This is that strength. We read that in Maccabees.
Now pause real quick. They do that. I found this out. They do that because they believe that that's good luck. The same way y'all ever had boys that actually like that y'all knew in the world when they got new shoes, they licked the bottom of the shoe. Y'all
Yeah, I
ever knew
seen that
did
jump.
They
I
do
seen
that.
that jump, man.
Yeah, people did
Seen
that. I
that.
knew people that did that.
I hope you get hand, foot, and mouth
Yeah, they
disease.
licked the bottom of the shoe. I'm dead serious. I don't know why.
I never met that.
I never understood why.
Negro foot tried on his shoe first.
No.
No,
This is
no,
the
no,
crazy
no,
part.
that's New Orleans.
I'm not lying when I'm saying this is the crazy part. He was from New York that did that.
Oh,
would do that.
Nah, he was.
He would do that.
He was a
He would do
Simeonite
that.
from New York. He was a Simeonite from New York. I don't know why.
No, let me explain something.
Was the shoes Tim's?
Nah,
Let me
hey,
explain.
number
Was
11.
Was it Tim's? Was it
Explain.
Tim's?
No, it was
Just
Jordans.
because you were born there does not mean you're from there. I mean my mind.
Wow.
he was influenced by
Yeah,
New
okay.
York.
He did the same thing.
Nah, yo, I didn't hear about it until he did it. I was like, yo, what is this?
Wow.
He of New York. He not from
Yeah,
New York.
yeah. Number 11. Now they do all of that, but they also do another thing when they worship these guys, right? They start to get in the spirit and paint their face. They start to paint their face when they do it too. Give me that. Number 11.
And we saying day, but some of y'all did it.
Yeah, some of y'all.
Some of y'all did. Anybody at the table paint their face for the team?
Hell no.
I did.
That's a hope. You did?
Yeah, I did.
Got one.
You know
I
what?
did buy all the the hats and the stuff like that. Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah, I did it.
I can't live.
I was in the world. I used to go to. I was in the actual city.
Hey, wait. You know what we didn't say today? This is AOG, where we give the biblical perspective behind the spiritual objective.
First and foremost, you came up with the quote and you messed it up. It was the visual perspective.
Said what?
It's the visual perspective to the spiritual objective.
Talk about
No. That's what it is.
being embarrassed.
Bad dog.
Hey,
what
you
it
messed it up, man.
Talk about
Shame.
stopping the
That's
shoulder.
what-
pain.
Shame,
Look, look.
shame, shame,
Didn't I mess it up?
shame,
Didn't I mess it up
shame.
the first day?
Shane,
Every time. And you are an hour and a half late.
You can tell who don't be on the show
Yeah.
like that.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, give me that
You
face
making the
painting.
blue side look bad.
Come
on, bro. You shaved the whole blue tie.
It's a car's a shame, dude. Look, he on his phone.
bored.
Hey,
He got-
hey,
It's because you got two choices, bro.
Whoa.
hey, give me that real quick.
Lord have mercy.
Never.
Yeah.
So how long have you been a Devils fan?
Since I was a kid. I'm from Jersey.
Yeah?
This is
Well,
Seinfeld's
we're
old
gonna
show.
kick your butts tonight.
Ain't no way, man.
Yes.
We're prime.
So to preface it real quick, hey, the guy who's gonna come out, that's not his. You're gonna see what happens when you dive into these sports. Damn, fly just jumped right in front of me. You'll see exactly what happens when you put on. It's a spirit that you put on. Watch what happens. Watch this.
Right.
If y'all familiar with him, he's very mellow, dramatic. Like he has no energy.
Take us off.
No energy at all. But watch what happens. Go ahead.
All right, you almost ready? Because Jerry and Kramer are going to be here any second.
So what do you think?
What is that?
I painted my face.
You painted your face?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, support the team.
Well, you can't walk around like that.
Why not?
Because it's insane.
Oh, hey, you gotta let them know you're out there. This is the playoffs.
Hey, fast forward a little bit to the next scene when he's at the arena. Yes, this is
He's
how he
calm right
always
there.
is. Watch this.
And wait, this is a perfect segue. Go ahead.
Will you sit down? Hey, man, I'm just trying to support the team.
Will you sit down? You're disturbing everybody. Sit down.
Oh, yeah, because you're a Rangers fan and you know I'm messing with their heads.
He's turned all the way up.
And they come with drunkenness too.
Yes.
All right, that's enough.
He's turned all the way
There's
up.
still 3 more games left in this series.
Now, the
my
name
friend.
of the team is the Devils. The Devils. Right. Watch this.
And then it's far from being over. Very far from being over. What the?
Hey, what are you doing? I said you're driving, man.
There's a Catholic priest.
Don't mess with the devil, buddy. We're number one. We beat anybody.
The devil, buddy.
We're the devil. The devil.
Hey, we need that sound effect.
Yeah.
All right. It's more, but
Yeah,
we're good right there.
We need that sound effect. The devil.
Hey, all right, so check. Go to number 12.
Yo, that's crazy.
And we're gonna go to 48 seconds. Now this is I think this year and last year. So these are actual reactions right here. That was a show. This is actual reaction. So now let's get into it. There's language advised. We have quite a few videos. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna enjoy it though. Yes.
It's a lot of cussing.
It show you the spirit that come with sports, though.
Yeah.
They cussing at the games.
That come with sports.
They cussing in the games. They cussing on the video games.
It show
You
you the spirit.
online, you getting called all kinds of
All
niggas.
kinds of stuff. So now we about to go through the rage that people feel when they accept these guys into their spirit.
Some people that
Number 12,
that
please.
play sports and can't stay in the spirit. They just be cussing everybody out.
Now this is a guy. Watch this. We're going to 48 seconds.
What is that play? Garbage!
He's getting mad.
Garbage! You need a first down!
What's interesting with
Keep going.
he was on
That's giving up! Oh, let's go fucking
Play.
What are you doing? Press play.
Are you kidding?
Is that IT talking?
This is the worst fucking coach offensive minded. Where is that offensive minded?
the Super Bowl.
Giving up. You're saying, all right, let's get a couple more yards just so we can move it up a little. Are you fucking kidding?
Hey, man.
Fucking draw.
It be fat, effeminate people that would never speak like this to real people.
Right. Of course he gets it. And I lose, and the Jets fucking lose. Fuck you! Hope you fucking die in a plane. Call a timeout. If you don't call a timeout.
Hey, is this
That's the final play right there.
Yeah, they're not even trying.
Nah, it's not.
They
That's
don't
not
even
what I was
call a
looking
timeout. Fuck you!
Hey, they'll throw stuff at these real athletes too as they go into the
they
stadium
throw
and
stuff.
stuff. Right. They really start to hate these people.
Remember,
Really?
there's been fights in the stands.
Yeah. Now there was one. Wait, this is number 12. Jeez, nah, I kid you not, I thought it was the first. It was like the beginning all the way to 48 seconds. There was a part I wanted y'all to see. Where we at?
It's like 2 minutes.
Nah, I wasn't playing all 2 minutes. Yeah, press play. I didn't see this when we started off.
You see what you have? Trying to get him in space with a nice leaping tackle.
That's a horrible play on 3rd and fucking 3.
He loses 2 just to get there.
You never throw behind the fucking line.
This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Go ahead.
Fucking yards to go for a first down.
Excuse the language.
Never.
Like this all the time.
You know, so many of the Jets' throws are completed at or behind the line.
Thank you. I just fucking said that. Jesus fuck.
All right.
I think the
What is
hands are still on the football.
How is that not a catch? How is that not a touchdown? I'm gonna lose it.
You already lost.
What?
Go to number 13. This is the rage that they're feeling. Go ahead.
Oh, I just want to get a script.
Yeah.
Hey, can I get because they go to see these people because we play well. It's mainly us. Can I get 1 Chronicles 11:22 and then I just want 1 Maccabees 3:41. 1 Chronicles 11:22.
The book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 11 and verse 22. Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, the son of a valiant man of Kabzeel, who had done many acts, he slew 2 lion-like men of Moab. Also, he went down and slew a lion in a pit in a snowy day.
So 1 Maccabees 3:41. So they went to see us because we had those talents, we had those skills. We were skilled like that. That's why they wanted us to do the gladiator fights, the arenas, and all those things like that. And what they would do is they would enslave us and sell us to do those things. But also, nowadays, they pay big money for tickets to see these things. That's why they're so mad when their team loses and stuff. Like, they're invested in it. They bought the paraphernalia. They bought into the game. They bought season tickets.
They gambled, and now they're losing money.
Right. They got $500 on the game.
Yeah.
Right, read that real quick.
1 Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 41. And the merchants of the country, hearing the fame of them.
That team right there, they just got Stephen Curry. They traded so-and-so for so-and-so.
Yep.
Right? Go ahead.
Took silver and gold very much.
Took all their earnings.
With servants. And came into the camp to buy the children of Israel.
So now you're not actually, go ahead, finish it.
For slaves.
So now you're not actually purchasing the person, but you're investing in them. So-and-so's on this team. I'm putting 500 on him to get 15 before the game's over. I'm putting, I'm gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much what we're doing now.
Yeah, give me that number 13 now. You have something?
No, go ahead.
Number 13.
I just find it interesting how ingrained, how like tethered you are to the sport, where all your emotions, like that dude, he's like, oh no, he's like, he had his hands up as he missed the catch. Like you've done that, we've done that.
Yeah,
it's like
I did it.
It's a ball that someone didn't catch, and it break your heart.
Yeah,
They
break
pray.
your heart.
it ruined your week.
They pray sometimes.
That thing ruined your week.
Yeah, they be sitting there praying. Basically, you praying to some guy that, oh, please let me make this. Come on, let me get this conversion. Please, 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 please. Who are you talking to? Who listening to this?
Right.
Hey, you know, some people say the football gods are bad. They say that stuff.
They say football gods.
They say that stuff. Basketball gods and soccer gods.
Yep.
It's always 2 guys that's very invested. The ones that didn't make it,
right?
And the ones that never could play.
Never could
play.
It was always shocking to me seeing how you could get that invested in somebody else's life where you know they stats off the top of your head.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
barbershop.
that's they know, like, you know what he did 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know his coach
what you doing?
in high school's name.
It was because his grandma had died. That's why he ain't.
And that's why he scored 28 points that game. But meanwhile, you didn't graduate high school.
Hey, officer, it's only
Pull up 13.
It's only Jake people. When I say Jake, I'm talking about black Hispanic and everybody. It's only Jake people that will walk up to a NBA professional player and, man, you need to fade back more on your jump shot.
Hey, they know everything.
You know what I
They know more than him.
I'm talking to. I've been doing this for 20 years. I feel like if you fade more on your shot, you will get more points in the paint.
You are 350 pounds.
Do that.
Yeah.
Only black people do that.
Only.
Right. If you hit the slot,
Armchair
You
quarterback.
5'1".
Play that.
Sweaty.
This was this year. This was like a couple weeks ago.
Dad! We just bro!
He's like, sorry about the cry.
Crying you, Dad!
Hold on, did he say I hate you? Did he say I hate you?
Run back 2 seconds. Run back 5 seconds.
No, you gotta listen. Because they paid this man a lot of money to stay with the Cowboys, but the Cowboys got waxed. So watch. so he.
Dad! We just bro! We paid you, Dad!
Oh, he said we paid you.
Dad!
We.
Bro, I'm at a loss for words, bro. We really just he just said fuck!
You sound like somebody I know.
Dad.
You sound like Matthias.
Dad, how you gonna do us like that,
He
bro?
do sound like Matthias, don't he?
Dad, didn't you just ask for all this money? And bro, we gave it to you. We gave it.
Nigga, who was we?
He about to cry.
Bro, you asked for this money so you could do that. Wow.
Y'all, this is for pause. We gotta play this because this is how some of y'all sound or used to sound. Some of us used to sound like that. What are you doing?
I still sound like it right now.
Some of them
sound like that right now because it's after 1.
That's why they ain't watched Patient Saints in 4 years because they watched Sunday night.
Watching the dang on game.
Game all
And
day.
they bring that spirit into Israel.
Praying to the Most High for their team to win.
Right. I know of a brother that had like kind of a secret. I don't know if some of y'all was on it. Had like a little secret chat where he was going to meet up to go watch sports and stuff.
Yeah, I remember that.
Sabbath.
I remember that.
He was like, look, you try to play it off and stuff. Like, hey, we're gonna go, but they're gonna cut out quick after the Sabbath.
Hey, everybody that has that spirit leaves. There's a brother. Remember, we be on the calls. We be on the calls, and he be.
I remember that too.
Why you keep looking? Why you keep turning your head like this, bro? What are you looking at? You can see the TV light off his head. He watching the game during the calls.
Right.
Watching. Then the other brother at Tabernacles. We all having fun at Tabernacles.
Right.
He in the back on his phone watching sports.
There's a couple brothers that did that.
Yep. Gone. Both of them gone.
Hey, check. No, go back to the video. I want you to see the end. What he was about to do. Then the next video is what they actually do. Go ahead, play.
I thought you was our guy. Yeah, look at how you just. Oh, if this TV wasn't so expensive. Dad!
Now see how he almost did it? All right, now go to 14.
Guys, sound like a woman.
So we involving rage.
Yeah, we're in it now.
He sound like a
He's
woman.
Ooh, this TV wasn't so expensive.
Ooh, the TV was so expensive.
We like he watching his wife cheat on him or something on TV.
No. Yeah. No. But look, y'all remember these big back TVs, right?
Yes.
Hey, now watch this.
There's some big old projectors.
Hey, press play.
You know you watching football on that TV.
What are you doing?
Oh my God!
Come on, press play.
Somebody better watch football.
Hold on, real quick. Watch it.
It's a bumble. Hey! Oh my God, bro, you're wild.
Yo.
That's probably wasn't even his TV.
I was amazed. That's how it actually looks. Yeah, these dudes broke. You know how much them TVs cost back then?
Yeah, it was very expensive.
Yeah.
He got to go to the hospital after that.
He going to the hospital because
his hand checked out.
He fold that hand up.
Oh,
Yeah, go to the other.
He threw everything he had in that one.
yeah, it's coming up. Go to 15.
We threw everything he had in that one.
We building right towards that one.
We wonder why brother's tempers is short.
Getting that.
Yeah.
Right
Hey, look at
in
this
your
one.
own house.
Look, here's some more rage. Look at this one. Look at what he do.
It's Jake, right?
Now this.
See, he said what he say? He had money on it. He had money on it.
Nah, dog.
Yo.
What is that? What demon is that?
You heard him? Pause. Yeah. You heard? Now, if y'all paid attention, he said, I don't care. I had money on this game.
Too much money on this.
Too much money.
Hey,
Look at you now. Stupid.
That came out earlier in 2nd Maccabees 4. It said the unlawful allowance. That lets you know the same thing has so many spirits in it, man.
And that money was meant for a different purpose. So even the people carrying the money is like, this money's supposed to go to something else.
Yep.
Because that's what they do. These are poor. Y'all are poor. Right. The rich do that, and they can spend hundreds and thousands of dollars and just flick that away. But we are in poverty. We don't have a pot to piss in. And then you putting hundreds of dollars on a game. That's why you get like that.
Putting your hope in everything but the Lord.
Right. Yeah. That's going to pay your bills, hopefully. That's what you're doing.
That's
You're crazy as hell.
Putting it on somebody else.
Now watch this. Go to 16. I want to get through some of these because we have the other portion that Aiden sent too. Go to 16 real quick.
Shouts out to IT.
Shout out to you.
Now look, here's some more. Let's get some more.
Come on, Bron. Come on, Bron.
Now this is basketball. Look.
No!
Hey, why do you have the bat so close?
The bat's close.
What are you doing?
He's a famous creator, so he's just doing that in his videos.
Oh my God.
I'm glad you said that. Because when I looked at it initially, I was like, this kind of look a little, but that's good. That's fine. They still do that anyways. Go to 17. Go to 17.
Hey, they say art imitates life. So he even though
He probably
he's
does feel
acting,
like that too, though.
There's people who
people
you're
definitely
gonna
feel
see
like that.
as we just
Yeah.
watched the clip.
It's going to get better.
That dude, that brother could have hurt somebody. That one earlier. If he has a weapon or something close to him, when
He
that
does.
happened,
He hurt people.
He does have a
could
weapon.
shot somebody.
He going to
bro,
shoot the
stabbed
person he
somebody.
lost against.
Hey, that's a worldly saying.
It's happened. Remember they shot that over 2K.
Yeah.
I forgot that. They shot a brother.
Oh, no, no.
On Boondocks.
That's
too.
coming. We're about to get
Oh,
one.
all right, let me shut up.
Come on.
Let's get it.
Now look, this is also recent. The game that Dak Prescott always said, Dak. This is another guy who felt mad about the Cowboys losing. I don't know what it is about you Cowboy fans. Go ahead.
I used to be one.
What are you doing?
I'm sick of this shit. It's every year.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, look. I have
What
no
are
idea
you doing? What the? Oh my God.
Nigga, what the TV do though?
Oh.
The TV ain't missed the conversion.
OD. He OD.
Yeah, play it to the end. Watch this.
Oh my God.
She think it's funny.
I knew he was about to.
She think it's funny, but if she piss him off in the right way, that's gonna be her.
Yeah, he gonna hit her.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yo.
Imagine what he'll do to you.
Slid out there. He's still running it over. It's not dead.
Go to 18 now. Let's get some more rage. More rage.
That's a child.
This next dude is crazy though. Watch this one. This next dude is absolutely bonkers. Hey, it's called. Check it out. Here we go. Press play.
Oh shoot.
This one the Seahawks lost. The Super Bowl.
Don't throw a pass when you have Marshawn Lynch.
What was that?
You do not throw a pass at the goal line when you have Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, bruh.
He's tackled the
Hey,
team.
the sad part is you can tell. Look at the setup. He is known for doing this.
He's known for doing
That's
this.
one
Yep.
person holding the camera. When you go through it, it's another guy standing at the TV holding up. He's known for doing that.
For raging out.
You can't talk to a dude like that.
Hey, give me 1 Corinthians 13 and 11. That what you wanted?
Nah, I had something else.
Read that real quick.
1 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
Verse 11.
Bring it out.
When I was a child, I spake as a child.
These are children. Children rage like that. Have a hissy fit. Read.
I understood as a child.
And I had understanding like a child when I was the age of a child. Read.
I thought as a child.
You had the thoughts of a child. They're losing. Read.
But when I became a man.
When I became a man.
I put away childish things.
Stop being a child. You big man children. How y'all married?
Right.
How y'all? That's why marriages end there quick. Because if they do that for a game, you can't solve relationship problems. You just rage out the room. You hitting your wife, like we were saying.
Yep.
Them brothers hit their wife.
Yep.
Them the men that be punching their wife in the face.
Yep.
You
She
can't
make
contain yourself over a game. Go ahead.
She make a sandwich wrong, it's over.
Hey, get down. Watch them dishes.
Boondocks, he was like, this chicken is cold.
You said you have that, right?
Yeah, hey, no, not the
Not the
Boondocks.
Boondocks, okay.
But I do want to jump to 20 real quick. Then I'm gonna let it flow from there because it got Aiden's number 19. Jump to 20. Then they have the video game one.
We
Check this
talked
out.
about these dudes betting and stuff and
Go to
being
20.
mad because they losing. These dudes probably ain't even betting. No, they just mad at the game.
Right.
It's like you invested in the game like that. That's crazy.
Hey, so a lot of people, we've seen a lot of Esau.
This is 2K, by the way.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of Caucasian folk. We've seen a lot of Caucasian folk,
Right.
acting crazy. You know, how people be like, oh, that's white people. No, but
Yeah,
it's
it's us.
spread. It's a spirit. Like,
Okay.
have y'all heard of rage rooms?
Yes.
No.
One person.
Enlighten me.
You gotta say it on mic. No one can hear you.
Yeah, it's like those little rooms where you can go in, they give you equipment and stuff, and you can just take bats and crowbars and destroy stuff in the room. Call it getting off anger or whatever like that.
So one less serial killer in this.
It's white people activities. What
Right.
say?
Right.
WPS?
There you go.
White people shh. Right?
Wow.
People, shh. That's the international symbol.
Yeah.
Right? Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You go in a room and there's like toilets and there's TVs, and you can just take a bat or a stick or your bare hands and just beat the hell out of everything in the room. And you pay money to do that.
Right.
That's a spirit.
They tell you it's therapeutic. It's going to help.
Those are destructive people. Those are demons. They're destruction. Like, I got to let out this destruction. I've been pretending to be a man this whole time.
I know a good prank. We get those glasses that don't break no matter how much you break it. You have to like pinch it with some pliers and then it breaks. But no matter what you do, it don't break. You ever seen those on TikTok? But we put that and we just make everything out of that. And then put Esau in there and they can't break nothing the whole time. Yeah. Eventually,
that make them matter.
Like, what the hell? I can't break anything. It's not working.
Wow.
Get number 20.
Yeah, on this number 20. Yeah. On this number 20 right here. So you had people that you had people that was getting upset over real human beings playing a game.
Right.
This is a video game.
Right.
Let's see how they act. Play it.
Bro, you better cut so many Israel.
Yeah, y'all playing. On my baby, I find out who you is, I'm popping you. When I find out who you is, you better not let me find out who you is, I'm popping your bitch ass. I'm my daddy. And they know. I'm going to find out. I stay with my heat on me.
So hold up, Paul, he said, when I find out who you was, on my mama, I'm popping you. Meaning he's going to kill him. Because he's losing the 2K game. But it gets worse. Watch that.
Hey, I was losing because I don't play basketball games on video games, right? I just do it in real life. So, anyways, I was playing the game. I was playing the game with Matthias. Shout out to all Matthias. He was like, "Man, I'm beating you." He was like, "It's 40 points. I'm up 40 points." He's like, "You suck, man." And I remember when we were younger, we used to play games all the time. All praise for repentance because I used to play games like 7 hours straight every day. So, like you said, it's heavy to see them doing this over, like you said, fake basketball. You're not even playing a real game.
It gets
and
worse.
You still get mad.
Watch how worse it gets.
He responded. The dude said he gonna pop him. He responded and said, "How you gonna find me?" I don't know if y'all caught it. He responded with a whisper. Heard it. So his words was not what was upsetting him at all.
Right. You can't find people like that. There was a thing where the dude pulled up your address. They got the right equipment. Yeah, they find you.
Yeah.
Press play.
My heat on me. I'm sitting out here, though, shit. I'm ready for a shootout or some shit. You hear me? I'm ready for a shootout. You niggas ain't on. You said what? Shooting the air. Shooting the air. You just heard that bitch go off. Where you at?
That was an actual gun. He shot in the gun.
Yeah, he shot in the air for real.
Wow. That means he just shot a hole in his roof.
That person in the apartment above voted bleeding out.
He said, "You got a gun? Shoot in the air then." What? And bah! You heard that?
And then
so he
got full control of him. He got full control of him.
Hold up.
His response was,
over a game.
"Bow, where you at?" What do you mean?
Ooh, wait. Officer Abraham just said something heavy. He has full control over him now.
That's crazy.
You lost all preeminence when you let that man make you. You chose to get mad at that man for a video game.
There you go.
That's what's the one?
Script.
Oh, you got it. Go ahead.
I got. Give me Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 9. Yeah.
Damn, all phrases. All right, let's go.
Watch this, because full control over him right now.
Pull up 19.
Full control. Watch this.
The book of Ecclesiastes. I don't know why I wasn't on it. Chapter 7 and verse 9.
Come on.
Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry.
It said, don't rush that thing. Meaning the opposite of that should be patience. You should have long suffering. But what happens, read?
For anger resteth in the bosom of fools.
So when you get like that, guess what God called you? An idiot. You a fool. You stupid.
Right.
That has to come out because you got to think about it. Where is the resolution to the problem? There is none.
There's no problem.
You're moving off of anger. Jump up a verse 8.
Verse 8.
Come on.
Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof.
Read.
And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
Because that's what it is. It's team pride. It's all this thing about victory. It's a pride spirit. Right. He said it's better that you have patience than pride.
Officer, he playing the game with a gun in his lap. I don't know if y'all pictured that. I'm like, he got a gun in his lap while he's playing.
He didn't want to hit the screen with a bat. He upgraded. The other guy used the bat to break the screen. He wanted to shoot the screen just in case if he lost.
Jake always take it a step further.
Yeah,
I ain't
to another level.
With the gap.
Imagine how many times he lost to this same guy.
Bro, that's true. Bro.
That wasn't one game. That wasn't one game. He lost at least 5 times straight.
That's whispering dude again.
You know, and the dude started whispering because he got him.
Ooh, bro. I saw a video on my Facebook. I think it popped up. It was like a gamer, right? And what he does is he's a professional Mortal Kombat killer. Like he be killing everybody with Scorpion, whatever, right? So he says, man, I'm gonna get on Xbox Live. He makes videos and millions of views where he gets on there to troll people. And what he does is he'll be like, yeah, pick your best guy. Let's see what you got. And then the guy be like, you know I'm gonna kill you. You know I'm gonna do you dirty. He be like, yeah, all right. And he flawless victory there. You know what I'm saying? He beats them so bad that they start cussing, they start breaking remotes.
Right.
And he like, you know, he'll tell him, he be like, no, let's play another guy. Let's do this. And he keep doing it until they really start cussing at him, telling him they're gonna kill him. They start doing what you guys are showing right here. But he gets money off doing that.
Yes.
Yo.
Yeah, to get views. He does that. That's all he does because he's a
Celebrity.
professional gamer. So he goes and he's like, let's see who we can make mad today.
Right.
And he'll go beat regular people in the game.
Thank God that stuff is online. He would have killed whoever he was playing next to.
Right.
Hey, you haven't seen nothing like Call of Duty though, bro.
Right.
I mean,
And women be on there and all that.
Yo,
Old men.
Call of Duty and old like Halo 3 and whatnot.
Right.
And oh my God. Yeah,
All
let's
right,
get the
hit
video.
that 20.
Oh, I thought you didn't
No,
have
it's 20.
Oh, I was.
Or 19. Is it 19? 20?
Yeah, let him roll this. Come on.
Okay.
We get a little bit of this. And I got an article.
8 minutes of gamer rage.
We gonna play
Here
all
we
8
go.
minutes.
Enjoy.
Now here's something else. But pause. You know, is this you? You gotta ask yourself: Is this you? Do you play this? Do you do this with your beard? That's you. That's you. Light skinned Judah. That's light skinned Judah right there.
He looked like a crash out.
Let's watch him crash out. Come on, play. Look at it.
Come on.
Is this you, brothers?
Damn, I don't understand this.
Pause, because you're not on Telegram. You're not on Telegram. You know you don't respond to orders.
You ain't asking questions.
You're always late on your duties. But you got a text thread set up with just NBA 2K, NFL 2K, and your man, you're talking trash, but you can't study.
Quick to get emotional.
You a horrible armor bearer.
Are they FaceTiming as well?
They're
Staring at each other?
FaceTiming and then lust creeps in the chat.
Jesus Christ.
Because there's no control. Play on.
He got a drawer full of spare remotes.
Yeah, he has to.
He
has
swap
to.
them out.
He swapped that thing out. Let's know the kingdom. Let's know the kingdom. Just bust everything up.
Okay, watch this. At the buzzer.
That's a stupid game.
It's soccer and racing. Wow.
I told you. What'd I say?
Bruh!
Oh, he had a gun. Did he have a gun? Was that a gun?
No, it's hitting that hard. Is this Fortnite? I don't know what this is.
Nah, that's
That like Call of Duty
That's
or
Call of
Call of
Duty.
Duty. Okay. You dodge too fast in the game. Look at him. There's a few more.
Can't just get called it.
Is this you? Is this your child?
You know what's crazy?
How you gonna rage on Minecraft?
Even if they win, they haven't accomplished anything.
Nothing.
Why have you guys sword?
Bro, what the hell? Paul, okay, you stop. How you get mad at Minecraft?
That's crazy.
How you mad at Minecraft? I thought it was a little peaceful build things game.
Hey, real quick, I want to know how many of these more you got because
There's like 8
I'm gonna
minutes
save the solution. I got a really funny solution video for video.
Now you can
game.
drop it. Go ahead.
Okay, get the one that I just sent. The last link I sent. This is a solution which you're supposed to do for gamers. All right, so if you in the truth and your son is always on games, 24/7, they hours of hours, and they can't make a video, but they on IT and video. This is what you need to do. Go ahead. Play that last video.
Angry.
Hold on. Before you get a solution,
There you go.
I wanna pull that. I put a screenshot way up earlier. It's talking about try hard. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's gonna go perfectly what you're saying. To give it a name. They call it if you. 'Cause I just learned this. There it is. Somebody read that for me. I look for try hard that never touches grass.
Touch grass.
Touch grass. What does that mean?
Is an internet.
This is what kids call each other, or not even the kids, like some adults. Come on.
is an internet phrase that tells someone to go outside and reconnect with the real world.
Take your ass outside. Touch grass. Read.
It can also mean to calm down and be less eager.
Stop raging. Go touch grass somewhere because you sit inside getting sweaty palms. That's why they call you a sweaty, because you hold the control so tight. You just be sweating. And the only way to get rid of the sweaty is to go touch grass and let the grass absorb it. Go to the next article.
Never go full retard.
Never go full retard. Why do so many people rage quit? I'm going to give it right to you, Iskar. Read.
Many people today have problems with communication and social skills.
They don't apply Malachi 3:16. You sitting in the damn lobby talking to Edomites, talking to unrepentant Jake. Oh, my palms are so sweaty.
Matthew 18 either.
I can't get married because I'm so fat. It's like, you're gaining. Why are you not losing weight? Because your fat behind is sitting in that little ass rocket. What do you call it? A rocker FX chair?
And you know what? And when they in that chair, they pause the game and get the jerkins.
Right. Every now and again,
what you're saying is they use dual joysticks.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah,
Dual shock
they
control.
they put down the joystick and pick up the joystick.
They go from Xbox to Atari.
They get rebuked. They get rebuked at the school, and then they go home and kill you online.
Right.
That's what they do.
Shoot.
Oh,
yeah, there's officer. There's officer.
I don't want to
band officer.
I don't want to pass by the fact that they get these jerkins.
Jergens is
those
halftime
brothers.
show.
Those brothers lubing up the controller.
They took the second
They play WWE and make Officer Real a character.
Right, damn.
Right.
Just
Royal Rumble.
be tombstoning the hell out of
Let's get back to Issachar.
Do a ladder match.
Okay, get the video. The video is gonna make y'all laugh. You're gonna like it. Cause it's a look. It fits me because it's a landscaping video. Go ahead. Come on, IT. Hook me up, man. Hook me up. This is what you're supposed to do if you see your son playing video games all the time and you in the truth. Click.
Fuck! Where are all my games? No Dead Rising, no Crackdown.
I know what this is.
Halo! There's no fucking Halo! There's no way. There's no fucking way. This is all. Get a job. Games? Damn, fucking good.
That's a sibling. That's a sibling.
Watch what he sees on the wall. The games are all open.
All the games
no
are
video
gone.
games are there. Just in case it's going on. He's like, what?
Get a job, get a life, go touch grass.
Hey, jump to 130. 130. Go straight to 130. So we have to go to 130.
Yes.
Wait. Oh my God. This is the full video.
Yes.
You genius. Play.
Oh, that's the pool thing?
This is the full video.
Oh, this is something different.
I've never seen it.
Oh, his dad went in.
Must be like $100 to stay expensive hobby.
I don't care. You got to get a job.
What is this achieve? What does this achieve?
What does that mean?
What is this gonna do? Mowing my game zone.
Maybe you'll quit playing for a while, get a job, pay some of your bills.
I'm never gonna quit playing.
He was going to risk his fingers.
No, he is hit the demon.
They have control over his life.
Yes.
It has control over his life.
Imagine what his neighbors are saying.
That would happen to some of our kids.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
It's okay. GameStop is just like starting to revamp their.
You want your fucking YouTube videos? Oh, you think it's funny?
Oh, little island native over here.
Step in dog shit. Fuck you!
Oh shit!
I stepped in duty.
They fucking psycho.
They put him in timeout when he was young.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He would kill you in your sleep. He would kill you in your sleep.
Is there more? All right, you stop it.
Hey, who can I hit
When he tossed it in the pool.
No, I didn't see that one.
This
I
is
just saw
better.
This one
That's the
reminded
first
me
one I seen.
of what I would do with video games. I'll just run it over with my lawnmower.
To go with what y'all was saying they don't have their stuff has control over their spirit. Right. What's that? Proverbs 25 and 28.
Hey, that reaction.
Spirit, that's what I meant right
That
now.
reaction, I want you to get your scripture. But that reaction, if y'all not making the correlation, all of what we brought out in the beginning of the show is why the reaction about people losing their team, the game, they have those different spirits on them, and it got it from worshiping other gods.
Right.
That's why they're acting this way.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Watch this.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 25 and verse 28.
Come on.
He that hath no rule over his own spirit.
So how do you have no rule over your own spirit? You allow anger to creep in. You allow all these other spirits, demonic forces from worshiping idols to creep in. Come on.
Is like a city that is broken down.
Meaning you're broken down. There's no inhabitants. There's no righteousness in there. Read.
And without walls.
Now, without walls, meaning there's no defense. Where would the defense come from? The Bible. But you'd rather pick up a controller than pick up the Bible.
Right.
Like all those shots we just took, they not even going to see this.
Hey,
because they're holding the controller.
He'd rather pick up the Jergens.
Back to You say he used the same sweaty palm?
Yeah.
Lord have
Hey,
mercy.
he didn't wash his hands too, and he picked up the Xbox controller.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Lose and then take it out on the self.
Let me get one more. Get Ephesians 9. Ephesians 5. Ephesians 9. What the hell am I talking? Ephesians 5.
No man.
19. All of that is the works of the flesh.
Hey, he got 9 chapters in Ephesians.
Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 19. Speaking to yourselves in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing and making melody in your heart to the Lord.
What are the works of the flesh? Is that Ephesians?
Yeah, you want to...
Galatians 5.
Galatians, sorry.
Okay.
Galatians chapter 5 and verse 19.
Hey, no, wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead,
Since you
Olsen.
actually pulled it, might as well. The thing about what's heavy about that scripture is you need to replace the bad spirit that you have in you with a Holy Spirit, and it can start by playing good music, the right kind of music. Because remember, when Saul was angry, David, he played the harp, and then that evil spirit, because it was rage that Saul had on him. It was rage that he had on him. The evil spirit left from Saul, and the Holy Spirit came onto him when the right music was played. Boom. That gets rid of that rage right there. But go ahead.
Jump up a verse 18. This is good. I thought you was going there on purpose. This is good.
In the spirit.
Verse 18.
It was of the Lord.
Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 18.
Remember when we saw the Seinfeld clip where the dude was drunk and it brought out the spirits in him?
Right.
Watch this.
And be not drunk with wine.
It's not just wine you can be drunken with. You can be intoxicated with different spirits. That's a form of drunkenness them brothers is in when they got that rage on them. They are not in their right mind. They're not sober. Read.
Wherein is excess.
So don't be drunk with wine to excess, but be what?
But be filled.
But instead of being filled with alcohol, be filled with what?
With the Spirit.
The Spirit is the word of God. That's how you fix it when you're your child is like that, when you are like that, your spouse is like that. They're unearthly tethered to games. They need to be filled with the Spirit. We told a brother that one time, he said he just got in trouble, real bad trouble. And we're like, how much you studying? He's like, I'm getting into some studying every now and then. I just watch radio shows, which radio shows is on point. You don't like this show, but radio shows is on point. But then it's like, how many classes are you in? Are you watching?
Right.
Are you studying sin specific? Nah, I'm watching a lot of anime. I'm like, how about you replace the anime with the scriptures? He's like, I don't know about that. I can't just do that cold turkey. That's his words.
I can't let that God go.
I can't let that guy go just like that. He'll probably just rage out like that dude with the lawnmower. Like, it hurts.
Bro, that looked like a full exorcism.
Yeah.
Did you see this?
Seen Lord of the Rings where he saw the ring? We saw the ring again. It's been a while. The demon jumped out of him.
Hey, you know it's crazy. You had something minutes ago?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you know it's crazy. People that go through stuff like this, even though we're talking about it, to a degree, when they have a hard time getting rid of something like that, similar to like when you're on a drug, you need to go to rehab. You need rehabilitation because if it's that bad for you, you can't put a game down so you can actually have a regular life. You probably need rehab.
You need rehab.
You watching porn that bad to where now you got the Jergens inside your hand. You need rehab. Yeah, he's not letting it go.
So you about to go, officer?
He chose option 2.
He holding on tight.
Yeah, he holding.
Oh, no, I was gonna say that Captain Joel did a class on anime, and I remember watching it, and I was just like, dang, like he's really showing that all their Dragon Ball Zs, the things like that, they just get it from the scriptures. So if you really do love anime, this is a book that you can find out that the people were killing 1,000 with one spear, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Or like we were talking about Hercules. You watch the movie Hercules, but then Samson was doing the things that you read about in Hercules. You know what I'm saying? So it's here. You know what I'm saying? There's a substitute that's righteous, but you'll learn where they get their inspiration from, right? So there's always a substitution.
It's not a substitute. It's not a substitute. It's the original.
It's the original.
What they stuck on is the substitute.
Right.
What they stuck on is the fakeness.
It's the fake drug. It's the fake drug.
Right.
They got the synthetic version.
That's
We the
right.
original. You know what I'm saying?
It's nothing better than the original.
Yeah.
I love that.
All praise to the Most High.
All praises.
Right.
All praises.
Hey, let me get the Galatians 5.
Galatians chapter 5 and verse 19.
Give me verse 16. 'Cause
Verse
this
16.
This is the battle that they're actually losing. This is why they wound up in this state. Come on.
This I say then.
Read.
Walk in the spirit.
Do what?
Walk in the spirit.
Come on.
And ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
You must be walking in the spirit, because anything outside of that, you're fulfilling the lust of the flesh. Your anime, the rage quitting, the games, all of those things is the lust of the flesh. But watch this, verse 19.
Verse 19.
So here, now it's going to explain, just in case you don't know, what the lust of the flesh is. Come on.
Now the works of the flesh are manifest.
Come on.
Which are these?
Read.
Adultery. Fornication.
Read.
Uncleanness.
And?
Lasciviousness.
What's that last one?
Lasciviousness.
Let's make it plain. Jergens. Read.
Idolatry.
Now the idolatry is the same, was it the Olympics? All of that stuff is the same idolatry. Right. The Bible says, ye worship and ye know not what. This is how you wind up in those spirits. Read.
Witchcraft. Hatred.
What?
Hatred.
Hatred for what? For your brother. But where does it come from? It's going to explain. Come on.
Variance. Emulation.
That's fake love.
Right.
That is the walk of the lust of your flesh.
That's right.
Now, how does that happen when the text threads start?
Right.
Listen, all those lust of the flesh, there's sins stacked on top of each other. And you will have no idea how you went from what you would call just a simple text thread to now games, to now speaking evil, to now being around the people you speak evil to,
right?
And you're acting like there's love. Read.
Wrath.
What?
Wrath.
That's that raging, what they call it, crashing out, because you cannot control yourself. Read.
Strife. Seditions. Heresies.
Now doctrines come in, because it's okay to play games. There's no way I can put the anime down. All of these things is the lust of the flesh. That's it.
Oh, you want 21?
Bring it out.
Okay, yeah.
Envyings. Murders. Drunkenness.
Come on.
Revelings.
What's that last one?
Revelings.
That is now tailgating part. All of this stuff derives from the idolatry that you're stuck in. Once you get into that idolatry, all of these layers of lust, they stack up. Come on.
And such like, of which I tell you before, as I have told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of God.
So now, all of that due to the idolatry you in, guess what? You will not see the gates. You will not get to the kingdom.
They're missing that nugget.
Over a damn game.
Yeah, they're missing that nugget. Something as simple as you occupying your time in a video game or sports gonna cause you to die.
Right. I just thought about one. We didn't pull it on this, but that envyings and murders made me think about something. You know, there's like Palaya was saying, there's ways they can figure out your address. There's this thing called swatting.
Swatting, yeah.
You get upset that you done lost the video game, and they call the FBI, the SWAT team, to your house.
Yeah.
They call it to your house, bro, with the hopes that it'll get you killed.
Swatting and I think doxing too.
Right, with the hopes that it'll get you killed, bro. That shit real.
I know.
They really
Swatting,
videos out here.
I'm gonna read it. It says swatting is the deliberate and malicious act of reporting a false crime or emergency to invoke an aggressive response from a law enforcement agency to a target's residence or place of work to harass and intimidate them.
Wow.
Damn. Because you mad. So you used to just do like back in the day was
right.
I'm gonna order some pizzas and send them to your house.
Right.
Now it's like I'm trying to get you killed by the police.
Yeah, you do that to a black man, that's a death sentence, man.
And we're gonna start asking brothers in the body and stuff when they start exuding some of these characteristics. Like, hey man, you be playing sports? You be playing sports? You play games? You play sports?
Video games? They lied too, bro.
Yeah.
Well, there's some couple brothers we asked. They be like, nah, I don't really play. But then when you find when it hits the fan, it's like every day. That's all we talk about. That's all we do. And even after I'm in trouble, I'm still doing it.
Damn. Because brothers don't know how to deal. That's why they don't pop Matthew 18.
I get my game system taken away, and I'm watching the videos of other people play.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You don't have the system. You watch other people play the game.
Damn.
It's a heavy.
Hey, wow. Hey, I tell you, put that next video up. That last video. I put. Now, shout out to Officer Abraham. He looked at me and said, "Find a soccer video." I don't know why he chose to make me find a soccer video.
You're Mexican.
That's messed up.
He believes in you. He believes
messed
in you.
up, but I'm just saying we're gonna get the soccer video that Officer Abraham
said it's mixed
told
up.
me to
What
do
is
it. Messed up.
It's mixed up.
It's Mexican up.
Hey, Levi plays soccer too.
Go ahead.
Look at
this dude. He wasn't going for no ball. The ball was way past him.
That's that hatred.
Oh,
wow.
That's that hatred.
Look at the dude in the back. Hey, rewind that real quick.
Oh, the
He coming
Superman
back.
punch.
He coming back for revenge. He coming back for revenge. But look when he got hit in the back of the head.
Wow.
Look at the dude in the back. What the hell just happened?
Superman punch.
That's what it leads to. He did not go for no ball. Boom.
Wow, man.
Look, the old school right there in the back.
Oh, they stole him. They stole him.
Wow.
That's what it leads to. That's what it leads to.
Over there fighting booty shorts.
Crazy.
Now the video was supposed to show you that how bad he does get. Sometimes the ball not even near you. Like I gotta admit one of my situations. You know what I'm saying? I was playing basketball. I was younger, right?
Where's the harp?
Huh?
You got to play the violin.
Younger in the truth.
Dang.
The world's smallest.
So I was playing basketball, and brother grabbed my foot. He wasn't even going for the ball. He just grabbed my foot, picked me up, and threw me. And I'm like, what the hell? Why'd you grab my foot? He talking about I was going for the ball, but the ball was rolling just like in that video where the ball was like rolling way past. Like, hold up, the ball right over there. What you mean you grabbed my foot and you were going reaching for the ball? So basically, he ended up. It's a sad story. He was Southern Kingdom. He ended up saying right after that, when I got mad, I was like, "Why'd you do that?" I was like, "You shouldn't have touched me." He said, "What you gonna do, light skinned brother?" Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, "I wouldn't lose to no light skinned nigga." That's what he said. I was like, "Damn."
Wow.
I was like, "So this is what it's gonna take." He was like, he started stepping up towards me. I said, "Bro, you don't want this." He took 2 more steps, and all he did was get hit with 2 pieces. Doop doop. I'm telling you, I hit him.
Allegedly.
No. This is the truth. I'm just like,
allegedly.
Officer
Officer confesses to crime.
No, I wasn't ranked. Come on, man.
Police don't care what your rank is.
Yeah, I was a kid. Come on, man.
Okay.
So, anyways, was playing, and like I said, I talked to him. I met him in the truth. I gave him a flyer. I met him on Rayford Road by one of the gas stations where we used to live. And he was selling watermelons with another guy. Like, they were older, had family and everything. And he was like, "Hey, man, you remember me?" I'm thinking in my head like, "No, what do I remember you from?" Right? He's like, "We played ball together." I played ball with a lot of people. I don't know who you are. And he's like, "Yo, we got."
Hey, you remember this?
Yeah, he was like, "We got in a tussle," and I was just like, "Oh." So then I remembered him. And I was like, "How you been?" He was like, "Got a family now." We talked. I was like, "Bro, I got a flyer to give you." But even then, being a child and being in wickedness and then having anger and stuff like that with sports, eventually when you get in the truth teaches you how to control your spirit. It teaches you like spades. Like I play spades in the world. I had the flipping of the cards and slapping them and then everything just moves. The table's moving. That's not how you play spades. In Raleigh, just saying. Throwing some shots, allegedly. When we play over here, we had some good games.
Put the camera on the people that play.
You know what I'm saying?
Put the camera on the people that are.
We played.
I don't like
and
spades.
nobody. You play for fun though.
No, put it on.
I did play with you.
Put on this blue. This is blue.
No argument.
The blue side.
Yeah, no arguments. Right?
Let it's a good story.
Yeah, no arguments. We had fun.
What did he say? What did he say? Say it again, officer.
No arguments. We had fun. It was just matter of fact, you was there. Remember, you was right here at the table right there. But anyways, and we had fun. Nothing happened. That's what I'm saying. But when you get around certain spirits, like you said, then it comes with, the damn joker. The table flies up. They pick up the table. You're like, yo, what the hell? We just playing spades, man. But like I said, it's something that you learn over time. Like I said, I do like that scripture in Corinthians that you quote. that you pulled out earlier, Officer Ray.
Bring it out again, man. Bring it out again.
One more time. Just again, because sometimes you'll see our children play video games on the Sabbath, right? A little 7-year-old, little 5-year-old, they got a video game. Now they're gonna watch our class. They're gonna say, "Oh, they're in sin. They're in idolatry. Y'all hypocrites."
Matter of fact,
but that's not what it is.
Real quick, Proverbs 15 and 14.
The book of
This
Proverbs.
is very similar to other precepts. Go ahead.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 15 and verse 14. The heart of him
The
that
mind of him
that have
that
understanding
studies the commandments, keeps the commandments, studies the Bible, fears the Lord.
seeketh knowledge.
We seek knowledge. You are to seek knowledge. Come on.
But the mouth of fools
The mouth of fools,
feedeth on foolishness.
that'll be what feeds you instead. The foolishness is TV, social media, sports, games. Go ahead, Steve.
We're not going to read that scripture. Then Corinthians, but it says, when I was a child, I put away childish things. We gotta grow up. We gotta get to the point where our time is focused on being around the brotherhood, getting scriptures from our leadership, doing those things, right? But some brothers, they have to go through a trial to really figure out, hey, video games is not where it's at. You know what I'm saying? But again, doesn't mean our child can't play Mario Kart when he's 4 and he's right there in the Sabbath. And you know what I'm saying? Because some people are gonna see that and they're gonna be like, hey, they did a class. Why are they playing video games? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta it says, with all thy getting, get the understanding thereof.
Right.
So understand what we're trying to say, all right?
That's like a form of mercy. It's like they can't study but so much. Like kids, you try to sit a kid in the class, like Bishop's class, he's over there fidgeting and he's going to need to play a little game or something. He needs his attention stimulated. But after a while, you start to wean him off that. Same way like a bottle. Like they need a bottle for a time. But after a while, should a 5-year-old have a bottle? Some people have a 5-year-old on a bottle. At a certain point, you got to come off the breast. 3 years, you're supposed to be off the breast. Some people got 8-year-olds breastfeeding. At a certain time, you got to graduate up into something.
That's perverse. That is not breastfeeding. That's perverse.
They got that. They got that.
Going to jail today.
Can I give one solution scripture? Real quick, one solution. Sirach 33 and 22.
Yes, sir. The book of Sirach, chapter 33 and verse 22. In all thy works.
So the scriptures say, in everything that you do, everything you set your hand to do, read.
Keep to thyself the preeminence.
Preeminence means you're in control. It means it's not a, every day I get off work, I got to go turn the video game on for 4 hours. And if I don't turn the video game on for 4 hours, I ain't going to sleep at night. You know what I mean? Like that's what it means to not have the preeminence. But it says in everything you do, keep to yourself the preeminence. Read.
Leave not a stain in thine honor.
Don't be the one caught out there doing stupid stuff because you don't study and something else has control over your mind.
Hey, you know how much anger has to be inside of you to look at your TV and say, "I'm gonna tackle that mother."
Right.
Like you just over there. You just looking, and some on you to where you thinking like this. I'm gonna tackle that son.
Tackle that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him.
Damn TV.
Like, who are you talking to?
Satan.
I'm gonna get him.
And then you gonna regret it afterwards because now you ain't got no TV.
Hit it, you know.
You know what I mean?
Hit it. You'll be okay.
Right. You wonder why you
feel better. Hey, can I play one clip? Hey, play that last clip. Who all can relate? It's pretty fun. Then I got one scripture. That's it. That's all I got. I only got one left. Yeah, no, I do.
We ain't even touched that. Sports makes you a homosexual. That's a whole nother thing.
This a whole topic.
It's on the channel to say we can all relate.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. It's right there on the channel.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Right there on the channel.
Right there. Yeah, you gotta start asking, please.
And we just go back to what Palai said
Right,
just for a second. Stop tapping people in their butt when you play sports. Like you have nothing to do. You don't have to do that. You could just shoot the ball in the hoop.
Nigga, who started?
And, you know what I'm saying? And just do your little workout for an hour and then leave the gym and then you be good. But brothers want to tap brothers. Hey, good shot, brother.
Wow.
What? Get off me, brother.
You remember that Kid Bill skit? Slap ass. Slap ass.
No slap ass.
So this is how some people actually react to football games. Go ahead, play that.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Is you crying?
Go on, leave me alone. You know I'm watching the game. No, I'm not crying.
I told you they was finna lose. I don't know why you acting like this.
Why is you talking about my business? Why is you talking about my business?
But they down bad with 10 points.
They cheated, though. They cheated. We would have won. They cheated.
You not hot with all this stuff on?
Yeah. Hey, man, why you come in? I told you, When they lose, don't talk to me for the rest of the week. Why is you bothering me?
Wow.
When they lose, don't talk to me for the rest of the week.
Whoa, what about the wristbands? You act like they finna throw you in a game to save the last couple of points for you.
Would you leave me
Hey,
alone?
listen, hey, listen. If you out the spirit, if your wife is in the spirit, she gonna tell you, why you got on the wristbands? Why you got on the tub? You got like they about to put you in the game.
Hey, bro, she will never respect him.
She'll never respect
She
him.
will
He got on the
never
cleats on the
respect
hardwood
him.
floor.
He got on the cleats and everything.
On the hardwood.
Oh, y'all say that's his wife?
She's sleeping with one of the friends he brings
That's
over for the
fiance.
game.
Play it like
You don't even cry for me like this.
I only known you for 2 months. This has been my team for 22 years.
Stop. She said, you don't even cry for me like this. He said, I only known you for 6 months. This has been my team for 22 years. So he's serious.
Yeah,
He got a
marriage
relationship with him. And when we ain't got to play the rest of it. When you play the rest of it, he say, I'm with the team. I'm on the team. They don't even know who the hell he is.
You know what's crazy? She put herself in the area to get that rage fueled towards her instead of the team.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, when they
Get tackled. So now he probably looking at her the same way that dude looking at TV saying, I'm gonna get your ass.
Hey,
I'm gonna tackle you.
Hey, real quick, one
got a script?
scripture.
Let's go.
Proverbs 26 and verse 19. Because this is what a lot of people say. Like, they get the game, they get in there, they start raging, they slam the TV, or they argue with somebody, or they shoot guns in the air. It's something that they always do. What do they say at the end when it's all over and you put them to the side? Hey, bro, you was tripping. What do they always say at the end? They say I was just what? Read that verse.
Proverbs chapter 26, verse 19.
Good script.
So is the man that deceiveth his neighbor and saith.
What do they say after the rage, after they done threw their TV, threaten you, the shots was fired? What do they say?
Am I not in sport?
Bro, ain't I just playing? It's just a game, bro. No, not the way you was just acting. They always say that I was just playing.
Just playing.
That's the scripture on that, man. Hey, you out the spirit, bro.
It's a game, bro. It's just a game.
Hey, when you read sport in the Bible, it's not a good thing.
No,
It's
it's
not.
that's something else.
Hey. Fire show,
what
fire
a show.
topic.
Right,
that was
right.
something.
What a
else.
show.
Round of applause.
See what's evil for your soul and don't give that to it.
Hey,
Stop the jerking.
you know, it's funny I said round of applause. They played the bombs instead of pressing the round of applause button.
Because they back there trying to figure out what to do with their 2K subscription.
Yeah, so anyway.
Oh, snap.
Hey, all
Or the
praise.
anime subscription.
Good stuff. Hey,
Crunchyroll.
WGAI, we appreciate y'all as always. Come on to IUIC Raleigh and subscribe so you can get the visual perspective to the spiritual objective.
Hey, shout out to IT. Who we got in the back? I know we got
Shout out to
Officer
IT.
David. Don
Officer David.
Who else we got? We got Gadite Jesus. Old Soldier on Rim.
Harima.
We got Aiden.
Yep.
Aiden.
Soldier Noah. Officer of Aiden. Soldier Noah. Officer of Aiden. Soldier Noah.
Soldier Noah.
6 in the morning.
Officer Khalil.
Khalil.
Yarka just don't want to. Officer Yarka. Yarka.
Shout out.
Yaka.
He's over there in the spirit.
All praise.
Hey, all praise. All praise. I'm Officer Raywell.
Hey, Officer Issachar.
Officer Abraham.
Officer Menahem.
Officer Ibnaya.
Officer Sear.
Yo, what the hell?
We got a job.
Officer C.
And that's been our show. This is the Armor God. Armor God radio show.
Till next week.
Yeah.